Yo, 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 what is good? What is happening, YouTube? We are out here, baby. ESMR Hour is live and in the fullest of effect. Shout to y'all being out here, man. Happy Saturday night. You know what time it is. We got the livest of the indie hip-hop scene out here, man. Always bringing you dope music. Thanks for rocking with your boy. Tonight, we got a special treat for you, man. Bronson Jordan Beats, 704 Flame, have sent us their collaboration album, Neverland. It's going to be a good show, man. Grab your popcorn, sit back, and relax. Let's go. Yo, man, lots of stuff in the news this week. We always talk about some of the livest news and interesting things going on in the media. We always hitting y'all with that, man. Let me give a shout out to my my softball squad, the Gators, man. We finished our season today. So proud of the girls, man. They went from 0 to hero by the end of the season. A lot of them got really, really good, a lot better. So that was fun, man. So what do y'all think about polygamy, real quick? So, would you marry a person that had parents or grandparents that were polygamous? Would you feel comfortable with that? We're going to talk about that after the first track of the night is coming to you from the Making Hip Hop thread on Reddit. Also, man, like I said, we got the Bronson Jordan joint coming at you tonight. 704 Flame, Neverland. They're dropping off their 9-song EP for us to play for you, man. It's about to be a great night of music. Let's get into it, baby. Making Hip Hop thread on Reddit. This is Clue, Skinny Dipping.
Chillin' on my couch and I'm twisting up a blizzy. Got the gin and juice and I'm about to get tipsy. Kicking a funky flow, kinda busy like a ramen.
Kanye, what up?
Keep it mellow when you do a bunch of flow. This is how I'm living, straight contradiction. Flipping the flow barbaric, I'm like a monster spitting. Checking out the television, high resolution. Cruising, funky colors, vibe to the movement. Television hella tripping, for the fellas kicked in. Feel so artistic, I see several visions. Abstract imagination, back at fascination. That jazz stimulation, past that I be waiting, blunts in rotation. Check my
So right now the flow isn't that interesting. You know, it sounds like it's kind of just noise a little bit. You know, it's hard to differentiate. I think that could be part of the problem in the mix. Maybe like the vocals are too flat and the beat is too high up. You got a lot of kind of loud instruments in here as well. So I just kind of feel like I can't really make out what my man's is saying.
flotation devices, I fly to a higher location. Foul time, cloud night appeared on the foul line. Running back home for some really needed downtime. Late night television surfing.
It almost sounds like homie is rapping with a cold. You know, it sounds like he's sick a little bit.
Late night television surfing. Steady dipping, Looney Tunes, colors steady swerving. Late night television surfing. Steady dipping, Looney Tunes, colors steady swerving.
Miami's in the build. WVCC Radio. What up, though?
Television cartoons, wait, there's a part 2. Spearhead through the frequencies like a harpoon. Sharper than a razor, open up the refrigerator. Gotta stay hydrated if you're really trying to make it. Trailblazer past.
That's actually a good bar. Should stay hydrated. I agree with that.
Like a nuclear operation, gonna take over shortly.
From the 6.
Always keep it blazing, shine through like the sun. Take a break from the daily grind, go like the blood. Stimulate the mental elevation's quite simple. Since the time stretch like a never-ending limo. Blaze flow, time live.
Bronson, what up, bro?
Ladies in bikinis, beach bars in Barbados. Twisted like tornadoes, combinations stay fatal. Watching cartoons broadcasted through the cable. Late night television surfing, skinny dipping, Looney Tunes, colors steady swerving. Late night television surfing, skinny dipping, Looney Tunes, colors steady swerving. Late night television surfing, skinny dipping, Looney Tunes, colors steady swerving.
I think we're gonna move on from this one. That was the homie Clue, Skinny Dipping. You know, the song had kind of this old 1920s kind of vibe to me, but I feel like the flow didn't have any character to it, right? It was just dudes saying stuff. I felt like his vocal didn't sound underscored. It sounded very plain, very open. It didn't have a lot of strength to it. It didn't have a lot of differentiation on the Wanye says thumbs down. He's just real simple with it. I'm not gonna give you a score. It's just not good. Yeah, I didn't like the overall appeal of the song wasn't there. The bars weren't enunciated. It was kind of run together. It sounded like he had mucus in the back of his throat, right? So like, you shouldn't rap if you got a cold, man. Funny story is the Jay-Z 444 album. I watched him talk about that. He said he recorded that with a cold because he had black mold in his house, which is crazy. Cause like Jay-Z, why would you have mold in your house? You're Jay-Z, but it happens to anybody. Nonetheless, that's what it sounded like. It sounded like my man had the flu, and it just didn't work. Let's keep things moving. So, Portia Williams, one of the Real Housewives of I think New York or something, I don't know, one of them cities. She just married a dude that grew up in polygamy. So his grandfather had 25 wives. His father had 2 wives, and he's expressed to her that, you know, I can be a one-woman dude, but he comes from a background of polygamy. So my question to y'all is, could you marry a man or a woman that's family was raised in polygamy? And polygamy is where the father has multiple wives. I don't know if y'all ever seen that show, Sister Wives, on TLC. I watched that joint a lot. 704 is in the bill. What's happening with your cousin? I watched that show a lot. We're gonna be getting into the Bronson Jordan joint. We got a couple making hip hop joints going on, and then we're gonna get into Neverland. 704 is in the building. Bronson Jordan's in the building. My question to you is, could you be with a polygamist or a person that's family was raised in polygamy? So this dude's grandfather had 25 wives, and his father had 2 wives. He just got married, and he says, I can be, you know, I'm a one-woman dude. I think it's fascinating. I asked Wifey the question earlier. She said she could do it. I don't know. Let's get into this Cam Boy, Yellow Eyes, off to Making Hip Hop Done already. Let's go. The bass line on this is very sharp.
Yeah. Thick dick, slim waist, baby, that's my niche, and I get cake. Nails done, hair did, and the whip paid. I was living off tips from the pics and videos. Hopped online, post clips and videos. All my life, they ride my genitals. A DIY, but it's looking professional. See my eyes, I've been smoking the vegetables. Only got a fan as a cam boy. Nowhere to stand, I'm an android. Pushing no content, treated like contest. Broken algorithm, wasn't ready for conquest. Conscious route, isn't that subjective? I lived all life, seen all perspectives. Broke y'all ties since y'all projected. Dumb my calls, kept on collecting. Never made a rack from the scratch.
This song is really well animated, but I don't know if it's that interesting. I did like the bass line came on too strong in my headphones before the beat actually dropped. That if you got a system in your car, this joint will pump. And I gotta give him his credit, the way he's riding the beat, like the way he sounds vocally. If you heard this banging out of somebody's car, you would actually like it.
But I got a plight, no cat from a catfish.
Yeah, what up, bro?
Gas is attractive, thug like crash, fuck that, I'm a trap bitch. If you talk cash, know the stash in the app is a miracle. I look in the mirror and marigold. Complexion is vexing, they scared of it. A fish out of water like Ariel. They didn't know that I'm Aquarius. When water bed flow, controlling your bliss, so prepare to shit. You pissing no blood at your hymen, huh? I promise this isn't misogynistic. I set the examples to handle.
He said you're peeing blood out your hymen. That's a disgusting line, my dude. I don't like that line. Like, there's no, like, that's a gross visual. Like, ugh. I mean, I guess credit for making it visual, but ugh, that's gross.
You don't really want a problem when I come by. Might slide, might die in the nighttime. Light up LED strips, be egregious. Strip down to my breeches, britches. Watching for the beaches, bitches. Normandy creep, I unleash my...
So I don't know if I'm gonna go completely through the rest of this song, because what it feels like, and Yellow Eyes, this is what you should work on, bro. I know you've come through the stream a few times. You've come through the show. I know you've watched my opinion of your music before. Look, you're not a bad rapper. You don't try hard enough, though. You don't put the effort in to make it interesting. This isn't interesting. You got an amazing beat right here. You have this very... I feel like your cadence is unique. I feel like your flow actually isn't bad. Like, the way you actually sound isn't bad, but you ain't saying nothing, bro. So my thing is, going forward, say something. Be more creative. I want all of the people that come through the stream, man, to make their goal to be more creative. Like, you gotta be more creative, man. And I think it's hard to break through, man. It's really hard. It seems like all these new cats are popping off every day. It's not easy to break through. But you can't do that if you're not creative. That's my opinion. I'm going to move on from this joint right here. I don't think it was a bad song. What do y'all think? Drop some scores for the homeboy, Yellow Eyes, Camboy. I'm going to go 72. Because I honestly felt like a lot of the structure was there, but it was boring. And I feel like you wasted the beat a little bit, man. You got to do something crazy with a beat like this. Very West Coast. What up, Demi in the building? So Kanye, I don't know if y'all saw the Kanye Drake concert. So I put some in my Insta stories, like, I don't know, a week ago, about the fact that I didn't love that Drake and Kanye had squashed the beef. K Suave's in the building. Yerski. I said I didn't love that Kanye and Drake squashed the beef. And that was my personal feeling. I probably shouldn't have said that. Big shouts to Bobby the Black Bogart. That's a fantastic name. Blessings to you too, my friend. So I was like, yo, I think the Kanye and Drake beef shouldn't have ended. And then I realized how selfish that was, because you got two of the biggest names in music, and if they have a beef, there's probably going to be a murder involved in that. All right. So it's not cool for me to have said that. Cavs in the build. Thanks for hitting the super. I don't know if you just showing some love or if you sent the track. If you sent the track, let me know. I haven't checked the email that recently. King Tetris is in the building. Big shouts. Big shouts. Oh, let me go ahead and put this link in there right now. We got the homie Bronson Jordan and the homie 704 who are all in the building right now. Dangerfield showed up. What up, boy? Sam is here. We got the first listen tonight for the homies Bronson Jordan 704 Flame. Let me put this link in the bio, though. Not the bio, in the chat. And let me tag it so y'all can go back. FF just hit the super chat as well. It's getting busy out here, and I am going to link this right now so y'all can have it in advance of me playing it. We got the first listen coming up shortly for the homies. The homies. You did. He said I sent the track, but it's love too. Appreciate that, my bro. I'm gonna pin that. That right there is the feature for the night, man. The first listen. Bronson Jordan 704 Flame. Neverland. We got that popping off here shortly. Let's keep things moving. So I was just talking. I got distracted. The super chat. You guys distracted me. So Kanye and Drake did the whole thing that they did for Larry Hoover. I think that's kind of dope. I don't even know how I sit on the Larry Hoover thing because, you know, good and bad. Y'all got the super chat going crazy. Respect that. But he at the end of the song Runaway, he did a concert with Drake. I wanted the Drake and Kanye beef to actually produce music. That's what I was looking for. And I said on my Insta stories, I'm like, yo, I don't think the beef should have ended. And then I realized, you know, as a black dude, that's a horrible way. Big shouts to Pac-Man. That's a horrible way to conduct myself as a black man. I should want all black men and women, all people, just to be friendly. So that was a whack thing on my side. But like Chase and Kim, she don't want you, bro. We're going to talk about that after the break. Let's get into this. This is One With Me. This is after making hip hop thread on Reddit. This is Gary with 2 R's. If you don't know what Gary with 2 R's, get familiar, man. He drops a lot of music. He's on Twitch. Let's get into this joint. And just so y'all know the lineup right now, Kev, FF,
I was here from the tip off.
King Tetris.
I ain't a fucking rebound. Motherfucker start throwing shade. What are you, a fucking tree now? The book been getting old, wrinkled up and seen now. I'ma take your ass back to school. Got you feeling like a teen now. She just want her handheld. That's why she acting like she 3 now. I'm double R, not the car, but these hoes wanna ride me now. I got it all, I'm laced up. So how the hell you tying me down? Till I get this money.
I got it all. I'm laced up. How you tying me down?
But you ain't no devil, you light as treble. You barely started the game, I'm on another level. Been shook up so much that I could never settle. I go for medals while others medal. They was on some punk rock shit, I'm heavy metal. Flowing like the levee let go. You choked up and I won't let your neck go. My shit working out, but I
hit that like button if you just joining us.
My shot until I kill it, I won't let the tech go.
This is a very mixtape type track. I'm actually enjoying it a lot. It really has this kind of like street, Lloyd Banks, Tony Yayo type old school joint, type old school feel to it. I really enjoyed it, the vibe of it, the accent of it, right? You know, does it have a high replay value? I'm not sure. I like it though. I am enjoying it.
Coming up, you should come with me. Run it up, you should run with me. You know how I shoot a shot, like a nigga keep a gun with me. I'ma get my shine on. You should see the way the sun hit me. That's a bad bitch. I'ma keep at least one with me. One with me. My folks stay one with me. They might walk you down, but they gon' come run with me. One with me. My folks stay one with me. They might walk you down. charming. The fuck they harming, ain't even varmint.
Hey, Sherman, no.
Into you, bitch. I'm a Martian. I want it all, and you just
I like the bars, man. I like the bars.
this an abortion. You got it twisted up and all contorted. We ain't on the cord, you can't afford it. You don't know where the keys or the car is. See, either you gon' get the bands or you gon' get the marching. Quit acting up if
You go get the bands and get the marching bars.
I'll never stop it, bitch, you got me started. Behind bars for years and I won't take no pardons. I set up shop, you better bring your card in. Oh, I'm not just high. Look up in the sky, I'm an extra starry. You just a moon in orbit. Once I'm gassed up, I'm about to floor it.
Now I gotta say this right. It got boring. It slowed down for me. I think he was making great waves with the flow. I was enjoying it, but like it got boring to my ears. Like you have to realize, and I think people struggle with this. Everybody struggles with this. I struggle with this. The world struggles with this. Like people get bored fast, man. People get bored at an alarming rate of speed. Like people get bored so fast. And I think that if you're not ready to make music to keep people constantly engaged, you're gonna have a little bit of an issue. You're gonna suffer a bit. So that's where I'm at with this. Like it was good. It probably could have been a minute and 30 seconds, 90 seconds of bars and get out of there. At this point, I kind of feel like it's meh. You know what I mean? It's kind of slowing down. Let's keep it rolling. Let's get this done, and we'll go into the next joint. Man, right now, Gary with the 2 hours, one with me.
I'm a flower, you a flower, you should be a florist. I'm high as fuck, I don't know where the floor is. I run it up no matter what the score is. I'm coming up, you should come with me. Run it up, you should run with me. You know how I shoot a shot, like a nigga keep a gun with me. I'ma get my shine on, you should see the way the sun hit me. That's a bad bitch, I'ma keep at least one with me. One with me, my folks stay one with me. They might walk you down, but they gon' come run with me. One with me, my folks stay one with me. They might walk you down, but they gon' come run with me.
That was the homie Gary with 2 hours. That was one with me. So it was cool, man. Look, it was cool. I thought the bars were there in the first part of the song. It gets boring fast because I think it didn't, like the hook didn't have any differentiation from the raps, right? The raps are cool. It was bars. It was clever. You got a lot of clever shit, man, but I think song making requires a little bit more finesse. That didn't have as much finesse. That was more of a street joint to me. All right, we got Kev on deck, the homie FF, and then the homie King Tetris. Let's get into this first song off of the first listen. The homie Bronson Jordan Beats, the homie 704 Flame. Let's get it popping. The first joint off Neverland. The name of it is Neverland. Let's go. All right, let's try this again. It's not playing. It's not playing. Neverland, Bronson Jordan Beats, 704 Flame. I got you, Demi. I'll be looking at that in a minute. I got you, bro.
Back in 6th grade, Marshall Mathers on my speakers. I thought everything was funny. I was laughing at some tweakers. Now it's 10 years away.
Got you, Wanye.
Back to beat us, cause I couldn't get no sleep. I thought my brother had to leave us. Said you started hard shit. I believe in you. I've been gone, but I know you had a reason to. Ain't many people know the shit that poverty does. When it's feeling like your work pay Monopoly bucks. You got 10 bucks left when you finally get a check saved.
What do you say? You don't know what poverty does? Say you feel like your checks is like Monopoly bucks? That's a bar.
Let's say you're trying to spend it in the best way. Do you want to get straight and get a little debt paid? Or do you want to use it just to get a little headspace? Moment like you, I guess I know what I'd do. I know cause I ain't shocked when they told me the news. You was going getting rocks, they don't know all the truth. When you said
you was going getting rocks?
Proof. Remember how we're missing both.
Merry Christmas, my dude.
Sure that it was different in a past life. You ain't here, but you gotta get your act right. And now you can't forget it like the last time.
By the way, what up, bro?
Came a long way out from Neverland. Only thing you ever had to be was better, man. Every time I see
only thing you had to be was better.
Hoping that this time
wow.
Chance. We done came a long way out from Neverland. Only thing you ever had to be was better, man. Every time my eyes even redder, man. I'm just hoping that this time Imagine missing all your daughter's birthdays. Dad didn't, he was on them in the worst way. 30 years old, but regardless, he would turn gray. Looking
vocals are a bit dry. I agree with that, Demi.
Kinda easy from a bird's eye view. Think nobody Nobody thought the same words like you. You think those other guys didn't think they beat the system? You think those other guys didn't think they get addicted from the people in the prisons to the mamas in the graves? First couple years, man, they all thought they're safe. Walking in the rain.
All right, real brief, let's gather our thoughts on this joint. First joint off of Neverland, Bronson Jordan, the homie 704 Flame. Look, I do think the vocals are dry too. I agree with you, Demi. I think he's talking some real shit though. I respect that, man. I think it's some like he's talking about his brother getting on rocks. He's talking about some things. Wanye just mentioned it being monotone. I don't necessarily disagree with that either. I think the flow needs so if y'all want to know how to spice your flow up, go listen to Lil Wayne. The thing that makes Lil Wayne great that I didn't realize until very recently, not only is he lyrically, he's not really touchable. I think Lil Wayne is probably top 3 lyrically in the game. Like his lyrics, like his wordplay, his lyricism, insane. But if you want to know how to vary, a lot of what he does comes from how he raps, not what he says. So his combination of like delivery and lyrics are insane. And if you want to know how to vary your flow, him and Busta Rhymes, all right? Busta Rhymes does a lot of really interesting stuff with his flow as well. I would go ahead and check those two artists out if you're looking to get your rap game up for more animation and just to be a little bit more interesting. Emphasis is on different words. This is very monotone. I agree with that.
To the dealer and the fizz.
B-Rex though. What up?
2 days and all your friends stole your shit. First off from that is that it's getting old again. The people that you
For the homie B-Rex.
thinking that's a miracle. We done came a long way out from Neverland. Only thing you ever had to be was better, man. Every time I seen your eyes, they've been redder, man. I'm just hoping that this time there's a second chance.
We done came a long way from Neverland.
Neverland. Only thing you ever had to be was better, man. Every time I seen your eyes, they've been redder, man. I'm just hoping that this time there's a second chance. We done came a long way out from Neverland. Only thing you ever had to be was better, man. Every time I see your eyes, they've been redder, man. I'm just hoping that this time there's a second chance. We done came a long way out from Neverland. Only thing you ever had to be was
Hit that like button if you rocking with us tonight, man. Happy Saturday night, man.
I'm just hoping that this time there's a second chance.
Yo, so that was the first track off of Neverland, Bronson Jordan, homie 704 Flame. So in that joint particularly, I do think it's so I'll be interested to see how the vocals vary over the course of the EP. You know, this is probably an LP. It's got a lot of tracks on it. I would be interested to see how the variation of the choruses come in. I agree with the homie Demi. I did, you know, y'all are saying some good feedback, so I hope y'all are paying attention. 704, Bronson Jordan, big shots for dropping off the tape tonight, Neverland. But overall, I think on that joint, I would probably go about a 78. I didn't love the beat. The beat, it wasn't my type of beat, all right? It was a little ethereal. It was a little atmospheric. It was a little wavy. I did like the hook. We came a long way up from Neverland. That was cool. And I thought you had some great storytelling. I might even get into the 80 range on this joint. I feel like you had some good storytelling, some good foundational pieces. Like the mix, it being the same mix, Vox throughout isn't doing the same, isn't doing it favors. B, bars were there. King Tetris is into it. King Tetris, drop your score. What do you think about it, my dude? Give us some scores on this. Let's move to the next one. That's the first track off of the Bronson Jordan 704 Flame joint. We'll be getting into that. 74 from the homie Spiderweb. Big shouts to the gang joining us tonight. Hit that like button if you haven't already. We're getting into the super chat joints that have been sent through. Big shouts to Dr. Dre. My man is divorced, but he has to pay his wife, or his ex-wife at this point, Nicole Young. He has to pay her $3.5 million a year in child support. $3.5 million a year. She can literally do nothing the rest of her life. I mean, man, that to me is absolute insanity. Let's get into it. This is the homie Cav Junkyard. Let's check it out.
Adam Black on the track, boy.
Yeah. Woo. Yeah. Woo. Yeah. CAV. I say I'm a mastermind. I'm a rare breed. I'm hard to find. Can't duplicate me. I'm one of a kind. And work like this is beyond the grind. Clockwork, but this time is mine. They say crazy, but I'm gonna find. Maybe just a little welcome to my mind. It's a junk yard. And I just bump this shit up in my car.
I'm gonna say this. This is already interesting. All right, it's already interesting. Is it great? I'm not sure, but I'm interested. That's good.
And I don't mean to take it too far. I got my head up past the planet Mars. Cause it's my junk yard. I'm the pinnacle, cynical, not figurative, but literal, the king of the citadel. I feel like a chemical state of my mind is looking pretty critical. I might need some clinical ideas.
So Cav, you went with the speed rap, and I think you should have went with the swag rap. You should have came with some slow bars. I'm in the hood, I chill. About to go get me some food, I feel. Yada, 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 put the pool to pill. Like, it has this chill feel that it needs, and you went the fast route, and I don't like it. I don't like it.
Identical, and make no mistake, I don't fuck with the fake, and I love me some ass shaking, like in a quake, and it is my birthday, give me all the cake, for the good Lord's sake. You like frosty face, pussy wet as a lake.
And the mix isn't great.
I don't need a break with my eyes out awake, only gamble I stakes, and I want what I take, and there ain't no debate, I don't care what you think. I don't care what you think, cause it's my junk yard. And I just bump this shit up in my car.
I don't mind the hook though. It's got this, I got a wiggle. You get a little wiggle with this hook though. A little wiggle.
Cause it's my junk yard. And I just bump this shit up in my car.
Little wiggle.
And I don't mean to take it too far. I got my head.
I agree.
Cause it's my junk yard. Yeah. Woo. Yeah. The junk yard. Where we at? The junk yard. And I just bumped this shit up in my car. And I don't mean to take it too far. I got my head up past the planet Mars. Cause it's my junk yard. Junk yard. Junk yard.
That was the homie Cav Junkyard. Yo, shouts to homie C Divine. What up? I agree with you, Demi. I didn't like the speed rap on that joint. I thought the hook was good as well, Wanye. Big facts on that. I just think that the speed rap was the problem. The mix wasn't great. You sounded hollow. You sounded very buried underneath. I love that beat for you, Cav. I just think that instead of coming with that, like you could have came with like a swag rap, and then you could have built it up to a fast rap. So you could have came like, I'm going down the cars. I got a couple chicks, they going down at bars. We looking at the sky, looking out for Mars. Something going from the yard. Now I'm spitting the flow. Like now, then you go into the crazy flow. Like I think you should have took it a little slower and then hit him off beat for that joint. So I didn't mind that though. It's got good feet to it. It's got good legs. I'm gonna go 84 on that joint. 9 out of 10 from Wanye. 6 out of 10. For 6 out of 10 for the hook, 9 out of 10 for the hook, 6 out of 10 from the verse. B- from the homie Demi. He thinks the speed ruined it. Fun song, no mix could be better. Agreed on both accounts. Let's get to this next one from FF. He's dropped us off a beat. This is I Find, my brother FF doing work. We got a single releasing on January 1st. It is called From the Hip. The song is dope. Very happy to collab with my bro. You'll be seeing more things about that on my Instagram and his Instagram as well. Let's get into the new beat from the homie FF from the 6'5", I Find. For the super chat, we got King Tetris, Demigod Status, and the homie Wanye on deck, all right? This is lo-fi. My man FF is on his lo-fi game. What up, though? Yeah, I like this. I think you gotta be like a storytelling rapper for this. Yo, freestyle on the beat. Hunger, so I gotta eat. Y'all afraid of the captain, so retreat. Spit bars from my man FF. You talk a lot of shit, you be part of the excess. I rap like the bestest. Flow, I suggest this. Fall back, you don't wanna play Tetris. I'm nice on the mic. Couple bars that I spit like a Bud Light. When I sip, I can flip any track that you give me. You go against me, motherfucker, that's history. This just rapping off the top of the dome. I'm on top of the world when I'm dropping a deuces. I'm translucent. I see through all the bullshit. I like this. It's easy to freestyle too. I don't know if any of that was good, but it's easy to freestyle too. I like it. I like it. I like that. Maybe I'll put this on and just rap to it. This is nice. This is nice. Big shouts to the homie FF. King Tetris says he'd kill it. Hey, hook up with my man FF. FF, let me drop your Insta handle right brief. Right brief. Get at him, Tetris. Let's go. I do like this though. Sheesh. The homie Bronson Jordan right there. Let's go. Happy Saturday night. This is nice. They love it, FF. Yeah, this is nice. I can definitely see, I gotta give my man credit. I can see this being an intro for like an introspective Meek Mill type rapper, a Ghostface Killer type rapper. This could do a lot. I like that, man. I like that, man. Big shouts to my guy FF from the 6. Yo, you are a workaholic, bro. You work hard. I respect your work ethic so much, dog. I really, really do. I like that beat. Now, I probably wouldn't gravitate to that if I was on YouTube looking for beats, if I'm strolling. That's not something I would gravitate toward. But when y'all said freestyle and I start rapping to it, I'm like, okay. I'm like, all right, I can feel it. I'm getting in the guts of it. Getting in the guts. That was probably a little disgusting. But I can really feel it. I got into it. I like that as a beat. That's the type of joint you want to have a cypher on. You know, you want to get a bunch of dudes in a room and rap with you. I like that. I'm actually going 95 on that. And I gotta tell you, I probably wouldn't seek that out. But once I started rapping to it, it was like, oh, this is nice. This is nice. No Loop Gang. Big shouts to the homie FF from the 6. Drop your scores for my mans in him. RJB's in the building. He's at work right now. He's got the sound canceling headphones on. Y'all let me know if I'm too loud on the mic right now. I'm yelling. The mic is not that far from my face, so it might be a lot of choppiness on that. Let me know. Good news to y'all, man. Instagram is allowing the chronological feed feature in 2022. I can't tell you how happy that makes me. My timeline is full of garbage. And it's partly because most people that follow me, like as long as you don't have like 2 posts and 2 followers, I'm not going to follow you back. You know, like you got to be a real person. I'm going to look through your photos to like see, is this a real person? So I get a lot of crap in my feed now because, you know, and I shouldn't say crap. A lot of y'all follow me from here and I follow y'all back because it's love. So I shouldn't say crap by any means, but like, I want to see the people I want to see. And I know you can do that friends feature thing, but I'm also 35 years old. I'm not as likely to put the effort into doing that. Big shouts to my man, FF from the 6 on the last joint, 90 from the homie, the sis, the friend, B-Rex. Wanye's at 100 for the creator, 100. Let's get to this next one from the Neverland album. Big shouts to Bronson Jordan, 704 Flame. And on deck for the cash. What is it called? What's it called again? Not the Cash App. What's that thing? The Super Chat. Boom. I'm back. King Tetris, Demi, and Wanye are on deck. Let's get into this. This is Alchemy, 704 Flame, Bronson Jordan, Von Doom. Happy Saturday, folks. I hope you're drinking. Hope you're with your loved ones. Hope you're enjoying your life, baby. Let's go.
In the past I was clowning, broke ass kid with a half for a colleague. Smoked that quick, then I passed it around, then I told that
okay.
Only had Reggie, a Bush, and some Jacksons. Made me a Miller, I wouldn't have passed it. So I even stuck with his bag, is this under your nose? Look where your stash is. Talk kinda funny, slang same jokes. We were just druggies, Waylene goes. Man, I hate to sing cold, but you never land bitches.
So the flow is getting broken up now, 704. You're doing a little, you're weaving in and out. You're getting your little 2-step on right now. I'm digging this. Okay, we moving.
Only thing you ever had is make-believe hoes. Dodging the badge.
Make-believe hoes?
We were dudes playing hooky. Knew hella thoughts, but I knew where she looking. Few jello shots to the proofs in the pudding. I know that I ain't left yet, but I know that I'm about to be. You take me out my county, you can't take my county out of me. Everything I touch, it turns to gold like it's alchemy. Yellow brick roads so all my boys can get the salaries. Used to ask where I'm music's ass, so I do a track for her stupid ass. Friends looking like no idea if she's super bad.
He said I do a track for her stupid. Hold on, I gotta run that back. That was funny.
Do a track for her stupid ass. Friends looking, my boys can get the salaries. Used to ask where I'm music's ass, so I do a track for her stupid ass. It's looking like who is that, but they no idea if she's super bad. She threw it back like a road team homer. Blow on the road, but she won't be sober. I know where to go when they told me to roll up. They meant their careers when they told me to hold up. I see the leeches, saw me a meal ticket. Just see my shoes, not the socks with the heel. Missing, call me for real. When it's time for a deal, then I'll probably still miss it. Not to be ill, but it's all from my skill to the property deals. We rocking with real estate, top of the hills. Where my profits fulfill all the novelty thrills that we got off the feeling. I stop at for meals. I know that I ain't left yet, but I know that I'm about to be. You take me.
I don't know about this hook. I don't like this change up. I don't like this change up. This whole thing that happened, because the hook wasn't that great to begin with, right? And then you mix that the change in the music. I'm not digging this part of it.
Everything I touch, it turn to gold like it's alchemy. I'll hand this shit to Vaughn, so all of his bros will get the salaries.
Ballin' over top, never stop getting cash. Niggas know how we ride, take your Dame and we dash. Took the freeway, double lane to the bag. We're just blazing everything.
Took his Dame, then we dash.
Out the J, I take over, plays return from off seat. Something cold to say, no idea, protege. Von dope, but he never ever sold the yay. Why the flow life, feed you rode the ski to a beanie, that's my poker face. Never seen Young Gun so persuasive. Black Yama Colette, trying to cover run the matrix. World on the new rule, plus I be the guru. Better meal like a deal, fuck a blue moon. It's too soon for voodoo, you shoot who sound jealous. Dreams of the king run through them propellers. Yeah, yes it is true. Kept my head out the news and my neck out the noose. Chunk up.
Man, he's chopping it.
Can't make a case without evident clues. They needed a clear picture, so I'm sure that this residue won't ever lose. This evolution of Von spitting is hella proof.
Everything I touch, it turns to gold like it's out.
Hey, appreciate you, RJB.
So all my boys can get the.
My brother.
I know that I ain't left yet, but I know that I'm about to be. You take me out my county.
Yeah, I don't like the change up.
Out of me.
Yeah, there was some bars. So the second verse was probably the standout verse. I thought the rappers complimented each other extremely well. Spider, I just got you. I'm gonna add you to the mix right now. So yeah, I feel like I love the complimentary aspect of those two is perfect. They complement each other well, right? I thought the second verse could have used a little bit more stick-to-itiveness on the landing on some of the bars. It felt like what I noticed with my bars when I rap is like, now I want to make sure I want to enunciate. I want to over-enunciate. I want you to hear me. And I kind of looked for that in artists, and I felt like he ran the verse together a little bit, but I also feel like he was riding the beat expertly. He had his choppy flow, but the chopping was like perfect. It was like boom, 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 boom. So that was really excellent. So it was a lot of that I liked. I didn't love the beat switches in the transition to the verse. I didn't like that. Did it again at the end. I didn't like that either. I wasn't a fan of that. Overall, the track is about an 80, 84, 85, though. It's a good track. I think it could have used some punchiness in both verses as far as the delivery goes. You know, one person I've been listening to a lot lately that I think does a fantastic job with his delivery and with his punchiness is the homie, the Baby. If you listen to him on some of his recent music, that dude makes sure you hear every single word he says. I think that's fantastic. WVCC Radio says he's barring it to death. It's extending his words and hook to make it flow. It doesn't sound natural. Big shouts to Wanye for the key feedback right there. Yo, drop your scores, all right? The homie 704, the homie Bronson, they're in the building, man. Give them the feedback. Drop the scores. You know, I meant to put my context in. I hope y'all not getting too much glare on the glasses. I just realized I walked into there to put the context in. I forgot, man. Like, I straight forgot. Let's get into this next one, man. This is the homie King Tetris. Let's get him a presence on the screen. I believe in that. Yo, we're going to be talking about the top Google searches of 2021. 2022 is almost here. I'm excited, man. I'm not going to be a lame and be like, 2022 is my year. Yeah, I'm not that guy. But, like, I'm really, really excited for 2022. This year has been challenging, but it's been really good. And I think 2022 is going to be it's gonna be my year, guys. I said it here first. No, I'm not saying that. I think it may be a good year though. 90. So we got some varying scores. Spiderweb, I'd be very interested to find out. So give some feedback for your scores. Wanye gave a little bit of feedback already. Spiderweb says 69 and 72. The homie WVCC Radio is at a 90. That's a big stretch in there. I was at an 84, 85. I loved it because I saw what they were doing. I felt like it wasn't that far off from being really good. Let's keep things rolling in the meantime and in between time. Homie King Tetris is on deck right now. Inspiration. Let's go.
Check. Tetris.
My man's is from Miami.
I want you.
He's got an album out right now, Tokens. Big shouts to the homie, King Tetris.
Sometimes you gotta stand up and find your dream.
Facts.
I want you to
Inspiration.
clear and light.
Felt slurred with the vocals. 80 from PROEJCT side.
Brown baby.
It's a long intro, Tetris. Good Lord.
How much inspiration would you need?
Ooh,
Music the
ooh,
root bleed,
ooh.
beating on the break hearts, bring light to the dark. Our visions be that far apart. Everybody gets food in a pool of sharks. Tell me what's the cost of this? Shit, I'm paying for it. My kicks be imported. Sorry, you can't afford it. Yeah, my bravado be that. I watch as Movado get clapped like Apollo. See the rules that we follow. Never beg and borrow. Do I trust my?
My man said, my bravado be that of watches Movado. Movados aren't cheap. It's not a bad bar. All right? Movados are not cheap watches. It's not a bad bar.
Yeah, my bravado be that. I watch as Movado get clapped like Apollo. See the rules that we follow. Never beg and borrow. Do I trust my? But what if my heart's hollow? My flow's so nice. I make a klepto take their life before cops read us rights. Make a nun fuck a sight. Life is good, you live it right. If you ain't a friend to me.
He said his flow so nice, he'll make a nun. Bang a, what is it? Make a nun? I gotta go back. You said some things, I'm missing them.
Get clapped like Apollo, see the rules that we follow. Never beg and borrow. Do I trust my heart? But what if my heart's hollow? My flow's so nice. I make a klepto take their life before cops read us rights. Make
I didn't hear that.
A sight. Life is good, you live it right.
A nun banger sang. Okay.
Don't pretend to be checks like Nike. Sorry, but you can't indict me. Your chick rocking feelers, mine expects Fendi. Anything less than greatness just offends me. Yeah. How much inspiration would you need to follow a dream? Forever not as easy as it seems. In my life, there's a code. Creed between thieves. It's almost my time now. Don't get nervous, just, yeah. How much inspiration would you need to follow a dream? Forever not as easy as it seems. In my life, there's a code. Creed between thieves. It's almost my time now. Don't get nervous, just, yeah. Check the syntax, it's all facts. This to get back, this a new era, no cap. They attack, cause I'm black and I like to rap. Ride smooth like Cadillacs. The willing.
So one thing I gotta say is his voice is interesting as hell. His voice is interesting and he's enunciating. Cause to be honest with you, I think there's a lack of smoothness to what he's doing. It's a little rough, but like I'm so interested in what he's saying. And he's cutting his flows just the right way. Like, he's emphasizing certain things. He's going up and down. He's a little animated. It's just enough to really get you like, oh, shit. I'm listening. Like, it has me drawn in. That's good, man.
Back. I grew up on drug music, though I never abused it. Just a fan of the movement. Simple rise of 9-5 with MX 9-5 shine bright like city lights. As a youth, we was taught to say, fuck the other side on the real. It always gave me sense of pride. The truth, I see no lies, no flaws in my design. Any place you know I'm good. Yeah, cause I'm a vibe. If you real, you my tribe. Just trying to stay alive. You can never.
Real, you my tribe.
I said beats like leather. You're repeating how I stitch flows. Different kind of crack. Packed on a different stove. Hold on to this moment, cause you never know. Check.
So this to me is like the dude that
inspiration what you need.
This is like the dude that's in the gym, right? You're playing basketball, and he has the ugliest shot, but he doesn't miss.
How much inspiration would you need to follow a dream?
Cause the shot isn't pretty, okay? But he's not missing. You know what I'm saying?
Almost my time now. Don't get nervous, just yeah.
Yeah, that was actually really good. So what I was saying is, it's like the guy in the gym. You're playing basketball, and the dude has this ugly release, right? Like it's ugly, but he's not missing. Because his flow is very off-center, right? It's like a dude that boxes southpaw. Like you can't, it's hard to get a good gauge. He's slippery, he's moving. That's what the flow felt like. It felt like trying to pick up an eel. Like every time you try to pin it down, it's moving. I like that a lot, man. Yeah, man, I liked all of it. All the way through it was solid. I gotta go 93 on that, I think honestly, if I listen back, the score would probably go up. It's anywhere from a 93 to about 95. That's a good song. Like the rough song, forget polishing it up, lean into the chaos. Yeah, that's fair too, RJB. I don't disagree. You could go real dirt face with this joint. I agree, and just really muck it up a little bit more. I think if you choose to do that, you got to be really careful with the mix. But yeah, excuse me. I liked it. A from the homie Demi. No, Tetris, getting a score of A from Demigod is not an easy task. I respect the fact you're able to do that. Cause the homie Demi, he don't go easy with the feedback. My man's goes hard with but he gives great and detailed feedback as well. And I appreciate that comment from my guy RJB, because that's facts. Like, yo, RJB, you like that dirty sound though. You like that gritty, grimy kind of. That's what you rock with. So like GoldenEye has that kind of thug kind of, that gritty. So I know you like that. So I was talking about most Googled things this year. There's a list of the most Googled things this year. So for top songs, it's all Lily White, Pop Joints, Driver's License, Olivia Rodrigo, Taylor Swift, All Too Well. Actually got Drake up there with Wants and Needs, and you actually got WAP with Megan Thee Stallion and Cardi B out there. But what I was interested was the how to be searches. I'm going to go through a couple of these real quick, and then we're going to get right back into the music. How to be eligible for a stimulus check was the #1 search. I ain't mad at y'all. Get your money. How to be more attractive. That's fascinating. How to be happy alone. That's a little sad. How to be a baddie was one of the biggest searches this year. How to be a good boyfriend. How to be a good kisser. How to be a flight attendant. A lot of people trying to take trips out there. How to be happy with yourself was the #8 ranked how to be search this year. How to be mindful and how to be romantic was the rounds at the top. So I thought that was interesting. If you didn't like it, doesn't matter. It's my show. Let's keep things rolling right now. Big shouts to King Tetris. I thought that joint was pretty damn good, bro. Especially for the first time you're dropping through the stream. I encourage you to send more of your music to us out here. You know how we get down every Saturday night, 8 p.m. Mountain Standard Time right now, because I'm on the West Coast, but we don't change here. Happy Saturday night. Let's get back into the joint Neverland. After that, we got on deck, and I quote, Demi, Wanye, and Spiderweb. Let's get into this. This is Neverland from Bronson Jordan, 704 Flame, Something in the Past. This shouts to King Tetris. That was fire, bro. That was inspiring. I liked it. How to be attractive, cash that stimulus. Facts. Happy Saturday!
Color 10, they can go with my lens. It's missing my class, but I'm focused again. Question, have you been over this lesson? Answer, I got no notes or a pen. I spend my time at my home with my friends. Spending my last couple moments to live. Everyone out there, they know what we did. But if anyone asks, we invoking the fifth. Swerving, we with some kids.
If anyone asks, we invoking the fifth.
With the urge, it's working, but not put a dent in our earnings. Rather die broke than live as a servant. Anyone asks me to get up in class, so come through that spot where I ended and laugh. Tell me nobody remembered my ass, but I'm feeling fine as a blip in the past.
This one so far is lacking a little bit of energy for me.
Listening, I said the world is yours. That's not the case of it for a fourth. More than a quarter of force of chores from a corporate board with 40 floors. I can afford but what's more important? Get the world in order and support the poor. With your mortgage torture and your morals torn, and it feels like you've been working for a morgue. I don't have no time for no dumb threats. Till that stops, we can ride to the sunset. We not surviving for one check of life is inspired by rhymes. This is fun shit. If I'm criticized for my lack of emotion, you happen to notice, I see what you had. Just know that I never need all of that, and I'm watching you dream of the things of the past.
I agree, RJB. The vocals seem the vocals have been dry the whole time. You gotta wetten up the vocals, 704. Gotta soak them in some water. I think you gotta be careful with beats like this. So Bronson, this beat is special, okay? But this is like meant for Outkast, or this is meant from Joey Badass, or this is meant for a Pro Era member, or Action Bronson. Like, I think the person you have on that type of beat has to be so original sounding that they can almost keep the pace with that beat, because you got this sweet, soulful something in me. Obviously, I can't sing, but it has this higher level vocal, this sky level vocal, and you gotta have something that really can, if that was like a meal, it would be too sweet. It would be sweet and it would be salty at the same time, but it wouldn't be savory. It would just be kind of mushy. I think on that type of song, first of all, I don't think that's the best beat for the homie 704. I also think 704, you run into this problem where you're just kind of Ad lib, Spiderweb. I think you hit it on the head. Like it just kind of has this run together sound, and the vocals don't feel clean to me. I don't know what you're recording on 704, but the vocals don't seem clean. I didn't really love that one. I think on that one I'm gonna probably go 72. Wasn't the hugest fan of that. Drop your scores for the homie 704 Flame, the homie Bronson Jordan. Also, Wani, I think you asked what I was sipping on. I'm actually sipping on Coke and Tito's and Coke. That's what I got going on. Also got some water. You got to drink water with every drink you have. It's important, man. Can you just take it? Yeah, you can take another joint, man. But obviously, if you want to get it played sooner rather than later, you got to hit the super chat. But if you're down to sit back and relax with us, then I'll get it played before the stream is. So yeah, bro, send it through. Happy Saturday night, man. We were just talking a minute about the most Googled searches of the year, and one of them was how to be alone, which makes me sad. It makes me sad. It ain't the mic, it's the sound engineer. And Demi, that's a bold statement. You stuck your chest. I can fix this. You like your Superman cape is waving behind you. I ain't mad at that though. Drop your scores on that joint. 72 from King Tetris, 76 from the homie Spider Web. Let's get into my man Demigod, the man who says he can outproduce, out-engineer you if he needs to be. I don't necessarily argue with that, Demi. You're pretty good. Can't really be mad. I had this problem last week, man. Why does your joint? Okay, it came up right this time. I don't know. Instagram be playing games with me, man. Playing with my emotions. I ain't a fan of that. Big shouts to the homie DGS Demigod. No, this ain't you. See, this is what I'm talking about. This happens every time I go to search for you. I don't understand it. Let's see. Is it Black Excelsior? You still got that joint going? There. Okay. I got to search my Black Excelsior. That's on me. Oh, because of the 3. That's what it is. I'm sorry. That was not Demi. This is Demi. Sorry for the disrespect there. Nothing intentional. Never's in the bill. What's up, Never? C from the homie. Demigod Vox could use more body. Agreed. I think everybody's saying that. So that's some good feedback for you right there, my guy. You got to get your vocal game, get your Vox squared up correctly. Big shouts to Never in the building. Plus 81 game. What up, though? Let's get in this next one. My homie Demi. He says he's got a feature from the Revenger crew coming on this one. Big King Tetris hit the super again. Much love on that. Foggy and Never EP dropping. Okay.
Why don't we fall in love, yeah?
What? What is that? Oh, I could crack hard on that. Sorry, y'all. Oh. Damn, I sound like a 13-year-old kid on that. That was cool though.
Why don't we fall?
I like that shit. Yeah, I like that. Okay.
Why don't we fall in love, yeah?
This is really cool.
The way she using that thing there, lights out, man. You should call a pallbearer. Cause I swear it's all there. From her top to her bottom, man, her beauty can't compare. And her smile intoxicating. Anything more perfect than it will be nauseating. She make it seem worth it. She make me feel crazy. All I think about's getting back to my baby. We can talk for all hours, the key to success, and we use it like superpowers. Leaving her embrace, I'm smelling nothing but flowers. Stroking my ego so it brings shame to towers. Why don't we fall in love, yeah?
I love that hook, man.
Green-eyed demon, Achilles for snow bunny, so I know I gotta shoot straight and get stuck in honey, so why don't
we fall in love, yeah?
Lost heart to the devil, traded for a sandwich, cause that's all.
Hey, that shit's cool.
Been stabbed and run through man and rubbed in the dirt, yeah. Why don't we fall in love?
Yeah. I love that shit.
Why don't we fall in love, yeah?
That's so good to me.
Why don't we fall in love, yeah?
I like this shit, man.
Why don't we fall in love, yeah?
So I'm gonna say this straight up. I love that. I love that. That is so why do we fall in? That sounds like singing in the shower. That is dope. I tip my cap to you on that, sir. That's fire. I'd be in the shot. Why do we fall in love? Yeah. Oh my God, I love that shit. Like that hit another level with me right there. That was so fun. I don't know if it was on key, off key. Shout outs to the homie Mose. I can't call it, okay? But that was fantastic to me. Now I will say, I didn't think the verses matched. I heard what you were saying, talking about her beauty, and you dropped some pretty good bars about her, but the rhythm of the flow didn't really fit as much. So that's the only problem I had. But like I think that little refrain or that hook or whatever that is, that's beautiful. I really like I next level enjoyed that. But I didn't feel like the verse really had a cohesiveness or really had this like it didn't have this togetherness with the hook. So that's my only knock on the whole joint. I'm gonna go 90 on that because that whole thing is plugged in. It's plugged in. So that whole thing, to me, is just that was fantastic. I'm gonna be singing that tomorrow, honestly. Fantastic, man. Drop your scores for the homie Demigod Status. I truly, truly, truly enjoyed that. That was good. 90 from me. Drop your scores for the homie. Let's keep things moving tonight, man. Great music, great times happening right now. Excited to have y'all here. Let's keep things rolling. Shouts to Simone Biles, man. I love Simone Biles. Not only is she cute, but she's super talented. She's intelligent. She's dope. I've watched her interviews. She just got Times Magazine Athlete of the Year. That really made my soul happy. I like her a lot, man. And I think she's dating Colin. No, is that her? No, that's Jordan Woods. All right, let's keep things rolling, man. The next one's from the Neverland joint, 704 Flame, Bronson Jordan. This is Local Celebrity. Shouts to Demi. That was fun, Demi. How do we fall in love? Yeah. Yeah, that's fire though, Demi.
My father, doctor, a local celebrity. Dealer of opiates medically, saying that people can OD on everything. That's if you listen to white coat adultery. Hope for the best, only think skeptically. Easy to do and exposed to the treachery. Mom specializing in stolen necessities. They got one time that a crony embezzling. Spot me, a swap meets rocking the mob deep. People don't know me. Product of doctors of pockets of Wall Street robbing and thinking they holy. I'm no emotional man, but this doctor should not be at home with his family. Walk in his office demanding the answer. Whenever the hell is he going to answer? Every time I seen him, I believed him. He was by my side, fighting off his demons. Find a reason, was a wild time. Trying to be decent, my demeanor had a wild side. Dabbing out of sight, but I don't know if he'll be out of mind. I was a student of planet, surviving a life with no nuclear family. Thought about using for clarity. Despite all the times that I knew you would cherish me, they dropped me off with a reason or two of me being confused why you're leaving so soon. I only had the one singular view. It's apparent to me when I'm thinking of you. It's clear that a warning's a miss. When the morphine is in and euphoria hits to a tormented man, it's a portion of bliss. From the torque of its wrist to the force of its grip. 6 years old at Atrium Health, I insist to a nurse that she take me as well. The pain in me swell, but the painkillers dealt. Leave me unsure you were able to tell. Every time I seen him,
So I was interested in the story. This is kind of a storytelling joint as well. I see 704, you really have a mind for kind of creating situations and really kind of, you take the art form and you actually try to like make stories with it, which is dope. I think you got to work on variation of your flows, man. I think it is a hard thing to do as an artist, man. So I understand, like, it's not easy to vary your flows. I'm at the point now where I'll write things, delete them, like, because I really want to be interesting. And I just feel like in some spaces it's kind of jumbled.
I believed him, he was by my side, fighting off his demons. Find a reason, was a wild time. Trying to be decent, my demeanor had a wild side. Dabbing out of sight, but I don't know if he'll be out of mind.
That was the homie right there, Local Celebrity. And I don't understand why it was called Local Celebrity. So give me some feedback on that as well, bro. I don't understand why that joint was called Local Celebrity. I think the song overall was okay though. Like I said, it didn't blow me out the water. But it wasn't bad though. It was interesting. It just didn't really connect as far as the way you were rapping, man. And I think that's the one thing that you may have to focus on a little bit, is just being more interesting with your delivery, change up your rhyme patterns, use different inflections, do a lot of creative things. Like I said earlier, Lil Wayne and Busta Rhymes. If you have a monotone flow, my recommendation is go listen to one of the best tapes for me, Young Lil Wayne, Black is Hot Lil Wayne, 400 Degrees Lil Wayne. That Lil Wayne did some of the craziest vocal changes ever. But even as he gets into the Carter series, you just hear, and I move like the coupe through traffic. What is it? something in my roof is absent. Like, just the delivery and the way he changed the sound, every syllable almost. It makes it unique. It makes it interesting. And so 704, I would recommend going back through the Carter series, specifically, you know, Carter 1, Carter 2 time. Like, get in there, man. Like, and really feel how he does that. I think that will do a lot for your music. Let's get into this next joint from the homie Wanye. He just dropped this on his Insta. 50. I gotta give him a repost on this. Let me get him a like. I don't hear nothing now. All right, we might turn this a little.
My man's text me the other day, like, yeah, is you okay? I can see it in your face, and all you rap about is pain. Tell him that I'm good, tell him that I'm straight, tell him that I'm Gucci, even though he ain't, cause he don't really know the truth. I don't need to tell him, it ain't nothing he can do. Dennis ain't text me back, like, damn, bro, would you switch up out the blue? Nah, he was driving full speed, right, that's kinda cool. Dang, yeah, and he was driving drunk, and that same shit that killed him about to make me go numb. I done cashed at the move of money, did it more than once, but why he had to go? That's his mama's only son. It ain't even like we could plead your honor, cause the Lord already sentenced him. Death before his honor, now his daughter. Gotta grow up without a father. I know it's not the same, bro, but I got it every Christmas. She might not get all the presents on the wish list, cause I ain't blow up off rap yet. Give me forgiveness. I promise one thing, and the Lord be my witness. Dinner, she ain't never skipping it. We grew up together, same hometown. You opened up a business, moved out to SoCal. You was real authentic, 10 toes down. I just wish that night your car would've broke down. Or I wish you really would've lost your keys. I wish I was there, you could've took that walk with me. I wish
That's
you
deep.
got stopped by the police, cause I don't want no funeral. I'd rather have a court feed. And that's just facts. It's deeper than some music. There's way more than some rap. I wish you would've thought and really just called a cab, man. Fuck this song, bro. I want my dog back.
That shit was kind of sad, bro. Hey, Spider, real quick, Spider, I don't have a track from you. I just looked in the Discord. I don't see it there. I have nothing in my email. Spider, you're up next on the cash app, or excuse me, on the super chat, but I've got nothing from you. Please send it to my email, esmr0775@gmail.com. That was the homie right there, Wanye. Drake is monotone. Drake is monotone as fire. Super chat does skip the line, but we got a far line. First bar, my father's doctor, a local celebrity. Oh, I got you. Okay, I missed that 704. That's on me. It's cool. I wish you could play with the cadences. So Wanye, this is deep. I don't know. I wish I would have heard the actual song of this. Drop your TikTok. I think you're talking about Wanye. Wanye, drop your TikTok. I love the energy. I love the storytelling. I thought the verses was pretty cool. The bars were cool. It was really heartfelt. All of it was good to me. I don't have a lot of complaints about it. I just wish I would have heard the actual song, because obviously a little bit gets lost in translation based on the acoustics in your room. But overall, I thought that was fine, man. Nate, you are up after Spiderweb, I believe. Oh, no, so we got another one from King Tetris. Then we got Nate. Then we got Mose. So we're going to get into the King Tetris joint right now. And after that, we're going to get back into the Neverland album. Then we got the homie Nate. Then we got, okay, Spiderweb just saying, Spiderweb, we'll get yours now. So we're going to do Spiderweb, jump back into the Neverland album. We got King Tetris, we got Nate, and then we got Mose all on deck. Stay tuned, stay loose, stay listening. We got more music coming. So I would give that probably like an 82. You know, it's hard to make out. So 82 to 86 almost. It has a wide range because it's kind of hard to hear what you're saying a little bit, but I can feel the heart. The one thing about you, Wanye, is when you spit, I always feel a lot of heart from you. It's always heartfelt. There's nothing phony about it. It's always real stories, and I felt that. So 82 for me. Drop your scores for the homie Wanye. Let's get into this next one from the homie Spiderweb. This is Move On. I got you, Nate. You on deck, brother.
I know sometimes it seems like I just jump right in, and I don't always lose, but no, I don't always win. I know it hurts to be the way that I am, but I know in the end I'll get it all right, okay? Let's just start this off. I had a good day, lost in my mind, but that's okay. I've been up here before, I'm not here to stay. In my head and I know it'll hurt, but I'll be okay. Shit all placing blame where it don't belong. Saying that
I kinda wanna put a lighter up, you know what I'm saying?
And I can't take it no more. So many problems in store, and I don't know what the hell I gotta do to move on. I'm fighting with myself, it gets dark in my head, I can't go to sleep. sleep when I lay in my bed. Anxiety like the stoplight in my head. Sometimes it's green, but usually it's always red. Wish that I could stop time and maybe go back and fix the problems.
So I think you got to break this up a little, Spiderweb. I don't mind like the melancholy, drippy sound of it. I actually kind of enjoy that. If I was listening to this on a rainy day, like I'd be crying into a pillow. Like I feel that vibe, but like it's almost becoming too much. Like at this point, I want like something to change because it's a little after a while. Like at this point, we're a minute and 17 seconds in. You've probably been doing vocals on the track for like a minute and 5, right? But it's starting to become a little grating.
In my head before they ever started. How you tell me that you love me when you fucking left, and now I'm sitting here alone with nothing.
Appreciate that, Mose.
It's such a fuck.
Yeah, bro, you out there. You got a little time though.
You've been fucking with my brain, and I know that you've been digging me a grave, and I know that some things don't ever change. My heart with scars you left. I cannot breathe, had a panic attack. Silhouette horn.
Yeah, I like this.
Took 2 years just to lead me to a trap. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Never changing.
I like that variation right there. You brought a little bit of speed and then you went back to the sing song. It's kind of like a combination. I think making songs is a lot like boxing. You gotta vary up your punches. If you just jab, it's not interesting.
The color fades away till everything goes gray. She don't place and blame where it don't belong. Saying that it was my fault like all along. And I can't take it no more. So many problems in store. And I don't know what the hell I gotta do to move on. It gets so dark at night and I know I gotta shine my own light. Sometimes I feel like I'm gonna die. It's paranoid.
Burrows into it.
Predicting my own demise. One for the run around. Ain't gonna stop till the sun go down. Know you see me coming and you know it now. Like spider web and I swing through town. Yeah, hey, yeah. I was watching things as they changed, and you were turned into a stranger. I don't know what to do. Please tell me that it isn't true. I gave my everything to you. I got big dreams now, still got bad nightmares. I'm just trying to find my place, yeah. I've been through the ring and I don't see it. How much more pain I gotta take, yeah. Driving off the bridge with the windows rolled up. You know I love to tempt my fate, yeah. Thinking that you love her, but you don't know her. Allow me to educate, yeah. And she don't place and blame.
He said you think you love her, but you don't know her. Let me educate you. That's dope.
Where it don't belong. Saying that it was my fault like all along. And I can't take it no more. So many problems in store. And I don't know what the hell I gotta do to move on.
That was the homie Spiderweb with Move On. So I gotta say overall I liked it, okay? It got drippy in places. It got very nasally and very high in my headphones at certain places. I think you gotta break up your songs a little bit more. I wouldn't go as long doing the sing-song joint. I think that was a sad song, and what you said toward the end, like, you think you know her, but let me school you, that was a dope line. Like, I really felt the sadness. It felt like, you know, you got your heart broken. It was very teenage angsty. It was very, I'm 16 and I just broke up my first girlfriend or boyfriend, and I felt that, and I like that I felt that. I'm going 85. How would you improve on that song from Spiderweb, and what do you rate it? Please drop your scores in the chat right now. Let's keep things moving with the homie. We're getting back into the album. We got King Tetris, Nate the Great, Mose, and K Suave all on deck in the super chat in that order. But right now, let's get into the next one from the Neverland album, 704, and my homie Bronson Jordan. And next on deck is Never, featuring LENNIIN, LEDESMA. LENNIIN got bars too, so I'm excited. Let's get into this Never. Happy Saturday, folks. Let's go.
There's a lot of things that I wish I never knew. When my father left my mother right before the age of 2.
Ooh.
I never understood all the trauma that would do until I understood depression at the age of 22.
Ooh.
Been living with this pressure cause I never knew the truth. I grew up kinda broke, just enough to make it through. I never had a lot and there's so much to do. I give you everything I got because I don't know what to do. I never had it easy, nothing in this life was free. Never paid the consequences unless that came with the fee. Consequentially, I have no fucking clue where I would
I like this.
struggle in my life. What would you do if you were me? See, I never had a lot. Growing up, that was the key to unlock Pandora's box. Was like earning a degree, never taking it.
This has a Black Thought feel for me. Black Thought from the Roots type feel. I love like this. So I think the key for you 704, right, is figuring out which beats work with your flow. Cause your monotone flow don't go with everything. It doesn't. But with a beat like this, oh, you cooking.
It's for granted, not enough for me to see. Never not keep it 100, never not gonna be me.
There's a lot of things that I never had to do, but there's a
lot Spider.
That I never had to lose. And when I say never, never, that's the truth. I ain't never had no cash, but I was never mad at you. I ain't never had no bag, but I ain't never had no proof that I would never sit and laugh at all the things I'd never do. I'd never get a track where we say we never move, because we never had a bad day, we never lacked a roof. Back a couple summers, I was rolling off my couch. We had an air conditioner running, but there was nothing blowing out. If there's somebody coming, we would show them out the house, cause wherever there's a struggle, someone shows you what they found. Hoping for a cloud, we saw bad weather.
You hear that bar? You hear that bar? Whenever there's a struggle, someone shows you what they found. Oh, that's deep. That's deep.
The omens. If you have better goings, you don't know what that's about.
Reason, I feel that.
There was a rain, there was an ocean on your brow, and you would stay so still as if your motion's not allowed. Told to double down, hands were in my pocket, ain't walk away from trouble. I was only told what not to say. Found my way here, now I'm thinking in a lot of ways what money couldn't bring me. Water served to compensate. Watched a grown man, he was dancing in the rain. Stopped his own plans, and now he answers to the pain. He took the planet on his shoulders and was trampled by the weight. But if I never seen him do it, there's no chance I'd be the same. There's a lot of things that I never had to do, but there's a lot more that I never had to lose.
I like that. Now I like that, Bronson. That change up at the end. Oh, I like that. That was well placed.
It's the truth. I ain't never had no cash, but I was never mad at never sit and laugh at all the things I never do. I'd never get a track.
I like that, Never. I'm digging that.
We never had a bad day, we never lacked a roof.
He said, I made my name and now big shots to Never. I like that, man. They had a real rugged vibe. That's like I used to watch this show when I was a kid. It's called New York Undercover. It came out sometime in the 90s. 96, 97 maybe. And it had this theme song, and it was this gritty underground show, and it had a lot of great actors. Malik Yoba, the lady from, she's been in a lot of stuff, Lieutenant LaGuerta from Dexter, she was on there. Bunch of dope actors, great show. I shouldn't have been watching them at the age I was, but it was fantastic. It had that feel to me. New York Underground, late night, thug. I dug that one a lot, man. I'm going to give that joint a 90. I did feel like the balance between the rappers, it sounds like the verses were recorded in different places, and it was really noticeable. I didn't like that. I can really tell that they weren't in the same spot when they recorded it. Didn't love that. Flow reminds me of Pepper by the Butthole Surfers? The Butthole Surfers. The Butthole Surfers. Okay. Yeah, I think my biggest problem in a lot of songs on this album was monotony. Like, I'm not expecting too many pitch changes, but variety in the same octave could go a long way. Facts. B from the homie Demi. Great feedback tonight, Demi. You out here schooling cats out here with your knowledge of the game. Drop your scores for the homies on this joint. That was Never from 704, Bronson and LENNIIN, LEDESMA. Big shouts to the Neverland album that just dropped. That is pinned up above if you want to go back and play that joint. Let's get into this next one from the homie King Tetris.
My man's texting me the other day.
He hit the super chat again, so guess what we're going to do? We're going to play him again. On deck after that, I got the homie Nate the Great, my boy right there. I've also got Mose and K Suave. We got a lot of talent coming through the stream right now, so keep it locked. Get your popcorns, man. The music is great. Y'all want to get your playlist game up, go ahead and do that. This is US 1, and this is from the homie King Tetris.
Check. Peace and blessings.
Peace and blessings, my brother. 82, 90 from B-Rex. B-Rex was digging it.
Surveillance cameras.
First half was the best.
Wild shootout in southwest Miami-Dade. The gun battle playing out on the busy US 1, sending 2 teenagers to the hospital.
I'm from Miami, so the hustler is my role model. Roll with models, bodies like Coke bottles. Keep working, it's working. Living close to the model. See, born a leader, but to lead, you must follow. Read the beat of the streets, not knowing what it gets us. Product of the city, but look what it did to us. Henny, my favorite liquor, cause it fucks you up quicker. When's a party a dream, but my dreams become sicker. Be careful the path you choose. My mission is impossible, just like Tom Cruise. No, I can't lose. I knew, I stayed, I would find my truth on the real. I'm so happy I found you, had to let it go. I got something on my chest, see I beg your pardon, cause I'm hardly Dolly Parton. Just another day.
I beg your pardon, cause I'm hardly Dolly Parton.
US 1, yeah. We grew up on the south side of US 1. Ain't no road, paper, gold, so we built us one. Set together forever, since you my day one. On the south side of US 1, yeah, yeah, yeah. We grew up on the south side of US 1. Said the south side of US 1, yeah, yeah. So they pulled the trigger and they killed somebody's son on the south side of US 1.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, I had dreams of the fountain blue, penthouse with mad women in a scenic view. But we learned the Hialeah got fountains too. Off Ponce de Leon, where I found my youth.
Ponce de Leon.
Ain't another place on the planet that sure we landed. Cause Trick gave me the commandments. If you haven't been here, you wouldn't understand it. How to wrestle with it. My chick a stone cold stunner. Her pops Colombian that used to run numbers. You see, he was a rolling stone. Yeah, yeah. She needed me ASAP. Shit was rocking at home.
Gotcha, Mose.
I'm addicted, couldn't leave her alone. Don't take it in vain. Or what's it cost for a chains? Just a penny for your thoughts. Respect, you can't be bought. They pulled the trigger and they took somebody's son. South side of US 1, yeah, yeah, yeah. We grew up on the south side of US 1. Ain't no road, paper, gold, so we built us one. Set together forever, since you my day one. On the south side of US 1, yeah, yeah, yeah. We grew up on the south side of US 1. Said the south side of US 1, yeah, yeah. So they pulled the trigger and they killed somebody's son on the south side of US 1, yeah, yeah.
That's deep, man.
I'm blessed to just be around culture. My crew, alcoholics, drink some meat like coasters. Playing in this deadly game, so the music coached us. Is it really hope for us? Man, I hope so. My love for the game platonic and never plateaus. My chick drink gin and tonic, she toxic, I let it go.
I don't think we need third verses though. I'm gonna just say that real brief. You did your thing in the first two. I don't need a third verse on this, man. So this is a little. I was kind of feeling this way about the beat. It's a little throwback. It's a little old school for me.
But I'm living for the moment cause it's all that I know. I'm trying to go without having to sell my soul. Same preppy.
Definitely a mixtape verse.
Slow,
mixtape song.
Oyes and all of the zoes. I've been in love with the city since like 11 years old. And it come to think that was like years ago. The city taught me, homie, you never fall. Better had a heat, I bet you left out in the cold. In Miami, you know it's easy to dream, especially with a scheme or a woman with a team. Yo, my homies in the streets, checked off to the little. Went from Hialeah to high rise and Brickell. It's a known fable. South of Coral Gables, call me King where I'm from. South of US 1, yeah.
Very mixtape-ish.
Lifestyle in Miami.
Drop your scores for the homie.
You think Miami, you think tourists and South Beach.
Hey, where's the homie Vase at? Happy Saturday night, man. South side of US 1 right there. My guy King Tetris. Look, I liked it, all right? Little old school for me. Little mixtape-ish, little early J. Cole-ish for me. You know, the warm-up kind of feel to it. I think that it was well done, though. I did think that, I don't know, the mixing felt uneven to me. It felt like the verses didn't have the same mix as the hook. I liked the hook. The hook was a strong point to me. I think Nate liked the second verse. The second verse was pretty strong. I didn't need the third verse. Third verse seemed a bit much, still as far as the first. So yeah, homie can definitely spit. That's not King Disease vibes. I can feel that, bro. I can feel that. Yeah, it was cool to me, too. I'm actually at an 87 with it. Bro, you got bars, and I like your style. Your style is identifiable. It's unique. It's different. You know what I'm saying? I do think you have to err on the side of a little bit more of the current climate and current sensibilities. Maybe try to practice writing to some more upgraded, updated beats. It feels like the beat selection is a little throwback to me. That was like, you know, some early 90s feel. We got some Nas comparisons. I feel like A- from the homie Demigod. Ash is in the building. What's up with you, my bro? Third verse seemed a bit dug it on the original. It was chill, like the hook. I thought the hook was strong too, B-Rex. Big shouts to my homie B-Rex. How you been, family? How's life? Same for you and RJB. I just told wifey earlier, I'm like, I ain't talked to RJB or B-Rex in a minute. I'll take a lot of responsibility for that because, like, you know, we all have lives. So, but let's keep things rolling. We got more music on the way. Let's get to my homie Nate the Great, and then we're going to jump back into the Neverland joint. Happy Saturday. Lots of music, man. Nate always sends me these the Dropbox joints. Let's click on this and see what happens. Big shouts to Nate. Nate, when's your album dropping, bro? I think I may have a verse on there. I don't know. You said I would, but I know how Soulja Boy gets treated, so Want to make sure that's still happening. Let's get with this. I'm With That is the name of this, and it sounds like it's an open verse, so there might be room on there if you like it. Big shouts to Nate. Go follow him on TikTok as well. My man's just hit 2,200, which is unbelievable. Big shouts to you. Congratulations. I'm With That, open verse, the homie Nate the Great.
Rain, rain, please go away. And if you don't come back another day, I'll be okay with that. I'm with that, I'm with that, I'm with that. Yeah, I'll be okay. Don't gotta be cool, just gotta be. You don't gotta lie to kick it and chill. It's not about fame, you know how I feel. The bigger the chains, the bigger the bill. Have you ever been betrayed by your brother? That's a type of pain you can't fix with a pill. They say time heals all, but shit, it's been a long year and I still haven't healed. Bottle up my emotions. I listen to Cole and coop with the bill.
Yo, okay, so the way he went into the verse, he slid into the verse like he was running home and, you know, he beat the tag. Like, he slid in that verse clean. Also, the bars are really nice, man. It's really elevated. It feels good. He said he's been trying to heal this year. Oh my God, if that ain't a bar, let's go.
In my feels, there's no better feeling than spitting to women and giving them chills. Fuck keeping it G.
Let's go, RJB.
I'm finna say meat till I make me a meal. Change your perspective, no such thing as fail. I make it mean lesson if I take an L. What you mean by that? You'll never make it. You're your only limitation. My generation lacking patience. I swear. Y'all want everything like now, right? And the rain keep falling down, down, down like.
I like this.
Right. Yeah. Rain, please go.
I like this. I like this.
And if you don't come back another day, I'll be okay with that. I'm with that, I'm with that, I'm with that. Yeah, I'll be okay with.
I like that, man. One thing I gotta give my homie Nate credit for, he is the ultimate alley-ooper. Like, I think if Nate was a basketball player, he would be similar to CP3. Like, he finds these little pockets, and he's gonna hit the mid-range jumper, or he's throwing an alley-oop to somebody. Like, he just leaves you a lot of runway to be creative, and he just brings this. His sensibility sonically reminds me the most of Chance the Rapper. I love Chance. I think his vocals are so dope. I think the uniqueness of his voice just makes me happy. Nate has that same quality to him, and the way he manipulates his voice with the auto-tune, he does a great job with auto-tune. Well, I like that. That's enjoyable to me. I can't wait to hear the feature on it, too. I feel like you did such a good job baking the cake that the feature's just going to add some icing and we eating. I like that joint, man. I'm going to go 92 where it's at. I do agree with Mose. Mose, be a little bit more Generation Like a Pace. That was a good bar. Is he real? What up with you, bro? BG, Brian Garcia's in the building. I would say, Mose, if you have any details about the mix that you would change, let him know. To me, it was harsh on my ears. Like, it almost needed to be compressed a little bit more. It sounded a little raw in my ears, so I would throw some compression. Other people could tell you how to EQ it. I feel the Chance influence, but I also feel like I don't feel like you steal Chance's style though. I feel like it's original, but I hear the influence. Like, the influence is obvious, but like, I don't think you're stealing his style. Big shouts to Izzy, real A for me, hell of an intro. Versus at nice bars. I'm handing out nothing but A's tonight. Solid work. Demi's a hard grader too. So we got on the super chat, Mose, K Suave, and Izzy Real. Let's jump back into the Neverland joint right now. This is What's It Like, the homie Bronson Jordan 704 Flame. Let's do a quick little album review of this because we had some hits and we had some misses, okay? I think Neverland was cool. I think I was cool on Neverland. Alchemy was, I think, one of the better tracks. I think I enjoyed Alchemy a lot, actually, if I remember correctly. Something in the Past, I don't think I was a huge fan of. Local Celebrity was okay. I thought Never was probably one of the standout tracks of the night so far, especially from this album. Let's get into this next one. What's It Like? Bronson Jordan 704 Flame, Neverland. On a date and check it in. That's love, bro. Big shouts to my guy Lost. Tell her we love you around here in the Revenge Crew. Show it to her. Put it up to her face and be like, look, people fuck with me. Happy Saturday, brother.
Noodles with the chicken flavor, food for all the penny savers. Grew up and they missing paper, soup is on the kitchen table. Moving to some music later, soothing when the liquor take you. Do it and you sicker later, use it as an instigator.
Do it then you sicker later.
Die your mind can get right, never learn the math, but you've been out to live your best life. Next time around, you can probably find a cheaper drink. Not like you've been seeking flavor, all you really need's a taste. Think of last night.
Hey, 704, have you ever heard of a rapper named AZ? I love AZ. I love AZ. I love him. AZ, the rapper, used to rap with Nas. You remind me of AZ because you have this, it's this run-on flow. But when you do that flow right, AZ did it really well. I'm gonna listen to AZ after I get off the stream. I just decided that. But when you listen, but like it's also kind of silky. And the way you began this track is super silky, bro. Super silky.
It was perfect, she was warm. You've been working on that girl since 2:30 in the morning. Flirt, she was gorgeous and perfectly adorned. And she finally made you feel a sense of purpose in this world. Turn into your porch, you all stressing out at random light. Visions of you dancing and enamored by a tandem bike. The money didn't matter cause you finally had a chance at life. Know that you ain't smart enough to question all the answers. Like, I wonder what it's like to have a full tank of gas and you take it out alone and can afford to pay it back. Wonder what it's like when you...
Did you hear these lines? I wonder what it's like to have a full tank of gas. Hold on, big shouts for that. That's a bar, man. Or taking out a loan and you know you can pay it back. That's good. Those are good bars.
Your mortgage is intact. You've been buying all these things without no quarters in a bag. Wonder what it's...
Yeah, I got you. I'm gonna add you to the super chat list.
Fill another form to go to class. Wonder what it's like when these stories that I have, you can turn them right around and then absorb them as a fact. Smell like gasoline. Ain't it kinda nice? You see the guy by your side, he complains about the price. Tell a lost man he can take another right. He been trying to get a word, but you've been waiting for a drive. But fine, get out the shades, even though it was a cloudy day. Seats not shaking, so you know you need a louder bass. Out the way, steering wheel white knuckle, going so fast it'll seeming that your sights double. Cadillac in front of you, don't break the speed. Rush to your location with no place to be. No brakes for me and you won't wait to leave. No nose for an answer, no say la vie. The money didn't matter just as long as you ain't this dude from a rich school, going slower than a bitch dude with his wrist cool. Watch him in your list screw. You could never know if you've been jealous of his big moves. Wonder what it's like to have a full tank of gas and you taking out a loan and can afford to pay it back. Wonder what it's like when your mortgage is intact. You've been buying all these things without no quarters in a bag. Wonder what it's like when you worry about an asset. Never had to fill another form to go to class. Wonder what it's like when these stories that I have, you can turn them right around and then absorb them as a fact.
I agree the dry vocals do work on this. One issue I have with the dry vocals, though, I'm gonna let this play out. One issue I have with the dry vocals, though, I can't hear you as well as I want to. And that to me is a little problematic, but I like the way you rapped on this. I like the storytelling. It sounds like, and correct me if I'm wrong, 704, it sounds like you told 3 different stories on this, and they were all really cool. You were talking about, like, having the money, having the mortgage, going on a date, having a good situation. Like, it was all cool storytelling. Like, it was some real, and I would have to dig in a little bit further, you know, doing these songs and just listening, you know, it's like, it's hard to always catch everything. And I'm also doing 4 or 5 things at once. I'm updating the list. I'm looking at my next song. I'm doing all these different things. But I will say this, like, your flow is cool. I want some underscoring. My next thing for you is, like, make your flow a package. This feels like I got a gift, but I noticed it was already open. It's a nice gift. Let's say it's like a new TV, but like the edge of the box is open. I'm like, yo, what the hell? Was this shit open? Now I got questions. So I say all that to say, horrible analogy, I apologize. I say all that to say, like, it's really good, but it's not polished. It doesn't feel like, and I think in some instances you can get away with the lack of polish, but I do think it needs to be shined up a little bit. I would say in this joint, I enjoyed it overall. I'm actually going to go 86 on this. The issue is the engineering, the range of the, is that Hertz, HZ? Could be, that shows you how bad I am with the mix. I'm like, I don't even know what that means. The range of the HZ could be, that could be edited to make them sound cleaner. There you go. So I don't know, maybe rock with Demi. Bronson, I don't know if you do all the engineering on this or if you hand the engineering off and you do the beats. I don't know how much you do, but maybe work with Demi. Demi is good. He's very, very good at making his music sound unique, and a lot of it is extremely clean. So that being said, the song is a beast, still has the monotony grievance. Facts, it's not going to change, I don't think. So a CEO is stepping back after he fired 900 people on a Zoom call. I'm going to tell you right now, I couldn't imagine logging on to my morning Zoom call. Big shout out to T-Sways, the young bulls in the building. What's up with you, fam? I couldn't imagine turning on my computer, sitting there in my PJs, getting ready to start a day, and have dude tell me like, yeah, by the way, you guys are all fired. So enjoy your day, I guess. I couldn't imagine that, man. That would upset me thoroughly. And so the CEO is stepping back. I don't know why he thought that was a good idea, though. Like, if I'm going to fire people, if I run a business, I'm going to have every person that runs that department reach out to their people. I'm not going to do a mass firing of 900. Like, that's just kind of dummy. Like, I ain't saying I'm the smartest dude. Lord knows. Now, you could ask my wife right now, is he the smart? No, he's not that smart, okay? Don't let him fool you. But, like, stupid is stupid, bro. Be a little smarter. Don't fire people that way. I mean, let's have a little bit more respect. Let's get into this next joint. This is my man's in them. He goes by Mose. Mose is an excellent rapper. I want to be very clear about that before. I don't know if y'all saw that. I just spit all across the thing. Mose's dope, though. We're going to get into this real quick. My homie Mose. Then we're going to jump back into the Neverland album. This is Never Cared Freestyle. This is the audio for it. If you're waiting right now, we got Mose, K Suave, Izzy Real, Burrow, and then 540 on the super chat list. Keep it tight, man. Keep it locked up. Get your drinks, get your popcorns, man.
Look, said coming up, all a young nigga knew was gotta make it. Pop said the world won't give you shit for free. Gotta take it. And that bag will rarely fall into your hands. Gotta chase it. Young nigga from the O, I really got it out the pavement. Diamonds dripping, water down, walking round like I'm bathing. Fuck waiting for my time to blow. I'm kinda so impatient. My brother banging out, and I'm banging.
Got you, Ash. You're on the list, baby.
My spot, so ain't no room for complacency. Niggas hating me cause the flow be hotter than Satan feet. Paper chasing, be on my niggas riding, gon' make it G. K on me. Keep it on my body, ain't no taking me. Drop the body off, toss the murder weapon, I like the heat. Bank on me outside, worry free with like a grip of dope. Big magazine, bring it to your dough. Catch this issue, bro. Switch the gap.
I don't think the beat, I don't like the beat on this. But the rapping is bringing me back. It's usually the other way around. Usually I'll zone out in the song and the beat brings me back. But on this one, he's rapping so clearly and so intentionally. It's like if you're an old person walking up a flight of stairs, like every step you get on, you're like, you got that walker. You're like, I'm solid. Okay, next step. That's how this feels. It's very, very intentional, enunciated, underlined, exclamation point type rap.
For the dummy niggas who don't hear me though, this laser green, this a special beam, this that piccolo, check.
This that special beam, this that piccolo. I don't know if y'all watch Dragon Ball Z. That line just touched my heart. Good job.
Don't want the beef because my shit is the leanest. Bring the racket, about that action like Serena and Venus. Niggas
the bars are here though.
That'll never happen, my nigga. That's so dead. It's your man's. He ain't even gotta talk. Y'all niggas both dead. Give a chance. He try and run. I'm like, fuck it, bro. Go ahead. Change my mind. Boy, I'll drum about as wide as Yo Gotti forehead, nigga. Yeah.
He said the drum is wide as Yo Gotti's forehead. You know how wide Yo Gotti's? Let me stop. Them dudes in Memphis don't play. But no, that's a bar.
Really out here trying to end shit. Ryan low like Snoop and no hoopty. Strapped with like 10 clips. Spinning your block. I'm trying to bend shit. Big Uno, draw two. Nigga, I'm ending friendships. Grab the clip, ratchet bitch. This shit got extensions. Mo a snitch, suck my dick. That's the wrong impression. Yellow bitch, stupid thick. She looking for affection. But I can never love a bitch. I learned my fucking lesson.
I'm in the photo with my mask down. SK got a cool on. 100 rounds of that M6. Lord have mercy on my opponent. Got a baby.
He said the SK has a cooler on it. He's probably actually shooting people. If you refer to the weapon and mention that it has something to cool it down, you're probably shooting people.
Glock with a lemon squeeze. He try to run, I'ma hit his knees, then laugh about it with the fucking bros while we smoke strong till we Japanese. Say you getting money? Nigga, please, I can get you here for a couple G's, then fuck your bitch. Take her ass out to Applebee's. Like double D's, my heart colder than antifreeze. I ain't really with the toughest bitches, but she gotta look like Alicia Keys. I'm just looking for a loopy bitch. It's only right for a loopy nigga. One that'll put the gun in the purse and hide the drugs in her coochie, nigga. Hard dick for a groupie, nigga. I be in the lead that want a head start.
Hey, ladies, don't hide drugs in your vagina, okay? I know it sounds weird, but don't do that. It's a bad idea.
I be already at the finish line before they get a chance to say on your mark. Team popping like fireworks. When it come to me, I got a different spark. If you niggas say you from the jungle, then fuck it. I'm from Jurassic Park. Team for like got a 12 gauge with a pistol grip. Got a couple homes that side, but I'm never down like Caucasian lips. Real niggas.
You're from the jungle. I'm from Jurassic Park. That's a bar.
Niggas, fuck with me. I'm that nigga, fuck what you heard. Team running a fucking herd. Tell Bone Crusher I ain't never scared. Run up in
Tell Bone Crusher.
Leave one witness just to spread the word. Money don't sleep, so I never sleep. I'm trying to get the worm before the early bird. When
this is fun.
Fucking nerd.
This is fun.
M&M's, I'm in all black. You see the black hoodie, black mask with the black Timbs. Role model was a trap god. I watched him fuck the game like a porno film. Told Bay to keep that pussy wet. I want to drown in it like I can't swim.
Yeah, that dude is a rapper. He's a rapper. That made me that whenever I hear something that makes me a little tired after I hear it, that's good. I'm like, oh, I'm a little tired after that. Man, all of that was fun. So I like the contrast to the rappers. So I think Mose, I think you were on the first verse if I'm not mistaken. Maybe you were in the second verse. I gotta apologize. A lot of time I know y'all's voices. Sometimes I don't. I know you might be like, how you don't know who I am? Bruh, I listen to a lot of music, okay? But I think that was you on the first verse, if I'm not mistaken. Either way, it doesn't matter. Both verses were solid. I gotta say, that second verse was like good night. That was like round 8 in a heavyweight fight, and you get the night punch. That one punch where you leave a little bit too much of your jaw exposed, and you just get the whap. That whole thing. And then he said, tell Bone Crusher. I like the Bone Crusher line. When he said that line, I'm like, oh, you're aging yourself. Because that means yeah, hella quotables, bars. That whole thing was pretty fire. I'm actually gonna go 96 on that. And I don't know, Mose, your verse was like, I don't know if y'all watch baseball. I got so many analogies, but like I try to keep them contained to what you guys actually know, because I watch baseball and hockey, all this different stuff. But it was basically like a starting pitcher who pitches to the 6th inning, and then you get the closer that comes in and is just firing heat. And that's what that felt like. You got the nice setup, because Mose, you had bars, and you, like I said, your rapping was very intentional. And that's what I appreciate about that, is the intentional type of I'm rapping for, I know where I'm going in my raps. I'm not walking around outside like a bum looking for the next meal. I know where I'm going to eat. I'm in the car. I got my girl. We know where we're going. That's what the first flow felt like. The second flow felt like a fight, like a street fight. Like I'm gonna punch the kid in his mouth. That's what that felt like. So I love that, man. That was fun. I'm gonna go ahead and drop the link to that. That was energetic. The second verse was kind of gross though. The second verse, like somebody had to clean the floor up after the second verse. You know, it's like, yo, go get the mop and bucket. Somebody vomited in the back. Like that was some things. Some things were said on that I really enjoyed. Big shouts to the homies Mose. Who was the feature on that? Who was the other rapper? That made me feel something in my soul. We're actually gonna do one more from the super chat and then get back into the Bronson Jordan joint. The next on deck from the super chat. So just in case y'all are wondering where you at, K Suave's up right now. Then we got Izzy Real, Burrow, 504, and Ash all on deck, man. Great. The music tonight is on another level. I don't know what's wrong with y'all tonight. I don't know if y'all woke up on the wrong side of the bed, said y'all choosing violence for the night, but it's popping out here in these ESMR hour streets right now. Big shouts to y'all. So big shouts to the state of Georgia. Georgia, along with Illinois, Missouri, I believe. Let me get this right. I don't like misquoting things. It's not my style. So California, Illinois, Minnesota, Mississippi, and New Jersey all have something similar to this, but the state of Georgia just launched a program where they're going to be giving on a monthly basis $850 in cash to 650 black women for 2 years. And the reason they're doing it, I think it's dope, period. I love when the government gives me money. Call me whatever you want to call me. All right, I've never abused government funds. I've never done anything like that. I didn't take out a PPP loan. I don't do those kinds of things. But when the government wants to send me a check, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take it. All right, think what you want to think about that. I could care less. But they're doing this to find out how unconditional cash transfers will affect participants' financial and mental well-being. So basically the government is trying to figure out, hey, if we give you money, will you be more healthy? Because I think what's happening in this country right now is I think that they are trying to avoid people losing their damn minds. And they figured out that money helps that. I think the government has said, yo, all of these mass shootings, all of this crazy stuff going on, people are losing their marbles, the pandemic, and they decided, hey, what we should do is let's give some money out. The reason you've seen Joe Biden giving this child care credit is part of that, okay? And so I love it, and I just think it's smart to try. If it doesn't work, if you find out these people wasting the money, whatever, stop it. But I think it's smart to just give it a shot. If you can give money to help people and you can get away with it without raising taxes super significantly, I think the rich are going to get taxed on the back half of all this later. But I love it, okay? Let's get into this next one. Old Suave, New Ways, my guy K Suave. Then we're jumping back into the Neverland album. Let's go. Happy Saturday, folks.
I've been busy lying to y'all. I said I'm going. They said, oh, Suave.
And then Larkin spit. 94 from B-Rex. Shouts to B-Rexy Rex. Shouts to my man's RJB. Working and still got the stream on. Let's go.
I got plenty dollar. Big old baller. I'm gon' stall her. I never call her. Drive the phone, scared to tire it out of the parking lot. Swear to God, la mama tight, cause she like to talk a lot. You know I had to hold her out, drop neck in the parking lot. And then I had to drop her off to know if it's real or not. Salamin' at your shawty, got a drop in the bill for guap. Make lil' mama cook the dope and make her put it in the pot.
Make lil' mama cook the dope and put it in the pot. Suave, you make trap queen type music. Your music is specifically catered toward women that probably sell and or enjoy some form of drugs, okay? And I love it, bro.
Gotta be that old Suave with new ways. She got money now, we go outside. Plenty dollar. Oh, big old baller, girl. Oh, I'm gon' stall her. I never caught her, girl, no. At least I better watch her hand. Don't spill this drink in my cup. I'm income.
My bad, Swayze. I just dropped that for you, bro.
My Ray-Bans when I'm up in the club.
Oh, you got it already.
I'm from the A, so you know I'm laying piping, yo. She know how the story go. She know how to keep it on this beat.
He said, I'm from the A, so you know I'm putting pipe in your hoe. That's rude, Suave.
That real deal, that real spill like Kill Bill. I got a scrap on me, better feel wrong. Porn, I got your chromosomes on. Leave his body in the water like a jet ski. Nigga,
oh,
tryna press me.
That's cool.
But she do the pressing.
I like that.
On my line, fine. Turn the nickel to a dime. Parking meter, shot it fine. Put the rollie in rewind. Shotty had to check the time. And then I had to cut a line just like some pliers. She don't understand. I'm preaching.
Oh, I like that too.
$80. A big old baller. I'm gon' stall her. Never caught her, girl, no. I'm sick and tired of y'all. Pray to see me fall. And don't you think that it's time to bow down to the king? I created everything that you see.
This is a vibe right here, man.
I cannot deprive you of your private girl, I cannot defile you for your thottish lessons. I can fake this smile for you in your wildest fetish. I don't get it, you don't get it, we can get it. I can flip the.
That's dope, man.
Bitches in the kitchen washing dishes.
That's dope, man. That's dope, man. Hey, somebody tell me why K Suave gives me like Ronald Isley vibes. Y'all know Ronald Isley, the Isley brothers. He gives me Isley brothers in like an R&B trap hip hop type fashion. Like, I don't know, something about the music. I just wish I knew you in college. I said this before. Like, I would literally take you to girls' rooms and I'd be like, yo, listen to this, and then we just drink, and then it would all probably go well. Cause your music is specifically for like turned up little thotties. As Drake put it on one of his songs. Man, I don't even know. I wish if I had a time machine, I'd go back in time with K Suave's music. And I'd be like, look at this. Fantastic, man. I'm gonna go 95. I probably had to I was vibing so much, I don't even know if I heard all these stuff you said. And that's what the hard thing is sometimes. Because K Suave, you have such a melodic such an easy melodic sound that sometimes you just get washed in. It's like a wave. Like if you're in the water and you just let yourself float, like the wave will take you and you just won't even know it. And that's what it does to me. I loved it, man. Drop your scores. Let the homie know what you thought, man. I thought that was excellent, though. I'm just gonna give my own little perspective. I enjoyed it. I just, like I said, man, you make music for women. Women buy music. I love it, and that's how the homie Drake got his start. You know. Speaking of that, so Demi says government dependence in any form is a good way to lose freedom. I would just like you to give me examples of how that's true. I'm not saying you're wrong. I just want to know how. How does that happen? Because there's always been this thing for forever, like, oh, if you give people money, it just makes them dependent on your money. I would imagine some of those people that would get that money because they're just giving it to 650 black women. I don't know how they chose the women, but my point is, like, it doesn't mean they have to have a socioeconomic hardship. What if they work every day, extra $850 a month? Let's say you have 2 jobs. Maybe that allows you to quit a job. Maybe you can have one job and actually raise your family. So I would be interested to see, like, how that's the case. I know there's a lot of single moms in this country right now. I'm sure you give them $850 a month, they're still going to work. Some of them may quit, but the majority of them aren't going to quit. 95 from the homie B-Rexy Rex. Yeah, I enjoyed that a lot. Let's get into this next one from the feature artist of the night, Bronson Jordan, the homie 704 Flame off the Neverland album. This next one is Lost My Mind. We got EB, we got 540, we got 704. We also got a lot more music coming from the super chats as well. Izzy Reels on deck, Burrow, 540, Ash, and T Swayze. Let's keep things rolling right now with Lost My Mind, Bronson Jordan, 704, EB, and 540. Lost in my mind, my bad. Not lost my mind, lost in my mind. Oh, okay. Yeah, I gave you a 95, bro. I said 95 as well. And then I went on to talk about how I need to go back and listen to your music a lot of the times because I get so washed up in it.
About to be some history, I'm counting down my Tennessee, the roaches on my stove, and I've been bonding to them mentally. The sign of them is triple in the end, and it's 9. Douse them in some kerosene, they still will survive. Never ate shit, working 7 days a week, and it's levitation, or I'll never get to sleep with the 6 sniffles, but the check is very clean. It's a big issue when investing in your dreams. 5 o'clock here, taking taurine for the focus, and it's forcing me to show up with some fortitude for flowing. Taurus is eroding, and it's 4 feet corroding. My worry never slows, but it's for free to no one. Still broke, ain't nobody notice when I'm real low. Fear no one and never listen when you hear though. Meals don't come until you stack up to your heroes. I had a couple commas and I had a couple.
I lost my mind, I ain't lost my way, I ain't lost my grind, I ain't lost my pay. I've been working harder than the opposition every day. I've been moving smarter, acting like Mutombo in the paint. Think you got a shot at me, then step up to the plate. You a band, Joe, hit out my ace for the blaze. I'ma stack my money up, I call this a race. Listen to my words, you can take them to the bank.
I the bank, trying to get where I'm at. 100,000 all ones in the L like I'm a J. 2-tone patty bustin' on my wrist, I'ma pop on like a zit. If you fucking with my man, you fuck.
So the second verse is cold. I would say the 704. That first flow was very lyrical, miracle, spherical for me, and it didn't really add any body to the track. Whoever comes on right now, I want to say, I think this is 540. This is very stylistic. I think 540's done a few joints with K-Swive, and they work well together too.
Fucking with flame, we dropping them tops in the rain. Playing my song, they know my shit in Spain. While I'm here, got 100 clip point at your grave. Where you go, cause them shooters got accurate aim. On the mops, nigga had to double on the stocks. Changing her color like a swatch. My niggas put switches on their Glocks. I came in the game with a whole lot of money. The police, they shoot me, I drop out of band. Bro, they go 30 for 30 on birdies. He shooting like Curry, I know that it's cash.
He going 30 for 30 on birdies. He's shooting like Curly. They know that is cash. That's kind of, I don't know what that all means, but it sounds good.
I lost my mind, I ain't lost my way, I ain't lost my grind, I ain't lost my pay. I've been working harder than the opposition every day. I've been moving smarter, acting like Mutombo in the paint. Think you got a shot at me, then step up to the plate. You a banjo, hit out my ace for the brace. I'ma stack my money up, I call this a race. Listen to my words, you can take them to the bank. Think you got a shot at me, then step up to the plate. You a banjo, hit out my ace for the brace. I'ma stack my money up, I call this a race. Listen to my words, you can take them to the bank. I lost my mind, I ain't lost my way, I ain't lost my grind.
Got you, Nate.
I've been working harder than the opposition every day. I've been moving smarter, acting like Mutombo in the paint.
That was EB. I think that was EB on the hook right there. You had 504, 704 Flame. That was a disjointed song to me. I thought it started slow. I thought 504 kind of carried the track. I thought the hook in the last part from EB, or maybe it wasn't a hook, maybe just a full verse. I thought that was a little bit more interesting, some of the things he was saying, but I did think the mix on that was very good. The music was way too loud to me. The beat was very all into the verses, and I didn't think EB or 704 really. I couldn't like. It all sounded like mashed potatoes to me. You know, that's why I like 504. I think there was a lot of a breakup to it. I don't know, man. It just sounds like they don't have any body. EB, I know a lot too. Sometimes he kind of has a more raw kind of sound to him, and I think that's your favorite one from the album. It's not bad to me. I just think that like I liked 504's portion. The beat was fine. Bronson, I think the one thing that I think you probably have a somewhat of a difficult time with is finding artists that can use every one of your beats. That can use every one of your beats and elevate it. Because you make some great beats, but I think that, like, because they can be a little spacey and they can be a little bit more atmospheric and deep, sometimes it's like you have to have the right artist for it. I don't think that the beat selection on this really fit 704 style necessarily. I think K Suave with 504 on that song, and it's out the park. You know, so it just is really dependent on the artist and what they can do with it. I didn't think they could do as much with that as far as EB and 704. I would go 80 on that joint. Wasn't bad. I thought, like I said, 540 really came in and provided a spark because it was lacking a little something on that. Let's get into this next one. The homie Young Dobo. Little Dobo, Young Dobo in the building. Big shouts to the homie Young Dobo. He makes some good music too. We got some talented people in this thing. I say that all the time, but like, it's just such facts. This is On Me, the homie Izzy Real.
Coughing, sniffling, congested.
JP Productions.
Man, the truth of the matter, we coming from awful places. Got some real ones I lost, they got some others turned out to be fucking faking. Like your skin in the sun, they was really flaking. Now my heart staying cold, got my nose running. Look me dead in the eyes, knowing damn well you lied. You ain't even trying to hide it, you so funny. Claim you was down the ride, I was wondering blind in a second. I turned when it told on me. Yeah, the end for the wallet, then fold on me. Feel like all of this shit got a hold on me. It's all on me. It's all on me. It's all on me.
I love the harmony in your voice. I love just the way you can kind of climb up the vocal scale very smoothly. And I love that you don't strain your voice. That's pretty special. You're not straining your voice. I think that's excellent.
All on my back, now they ain't turning back. Got my shovel in hand, gotta pay it away. Ain't got no time to slack, cause this life is too fast. Man, my feet really hurt, how I stay away. So I put it on records to clear my mind. Listen to all that I'm in.
I like this.
Like a Marilyn,
I like this.
You a goddamn lie. Coming up, nothing up. I get mine, I gotta do it in. Slow it down, coming up, nothing up. Y'all get your money up, I get mine, I gotta do it in.
I like that. That right there was fantastic. Listen to this again. That was fantastic.
Do it in. I get mine, I gotta do it in. Got some friends who ain't Kobe and faded.
I like that. Ooh.
Just made it that way. That I'm living with every day. Gotta keep moving, some things you can't change. That's how it goes, it's just part of the deal. I'm keeping it easy, keeping it real. My fingers are numb, I can't even feel. I'm fighting for mine, fighting for me. Put that 9 on your chest like you Rondo. You see me on solo, but I got some.
Put that 9 on your chest like you're Rondo.
Scared of the truth, because if OJ was innocent, I guarantee that you're lacking the truth. I guarantee that the day should get popping and ain't no one stopping you folding it too. Stick around for the 5th time, they won't give it a rest. Ice in my veins, feeling like I got an S on my chest. Feel like I got bigger problems and stress. Like passing by, I'm just holding my breath. How do I cope with I feel?
My man, though.
How do I know how much time I got left? How do you know how much time you got left?
Man, that was it right there. Wow. Song of the night vibes for me, my friends. Song of the night vibe for me, my friends. Song of the night vibe. Let's go. Ugh, that is it. Let me drop that in a little chatty chat for y'all. Bless yourselves, man. Bless yourselves with that one. That was fantastic. I'm going 97 on that. What y'all got for me, man? Drop your scores. That's fantastic. The mixing was solid. The beat was, you understood how to use that beat. And see, that's what I'm talking about, Bronson. Like, that's an artist that understands how to use the beat. I think you make some fantastic beats, and sometimes people just don't know how to use them. It's easy. It's a struggle. It's a struggle to figure out, like, it's like how to use beats. That's the thing I think my homie Nate the Great is good at, too. Understanding how to use beats. Not everybody's good at it. You got to have a very special. That's one of the things I think is the best thing about Kanye West, is an understanding of how to use beats. That's a 97 for me. Fantastic, bro. When I say that's good. Did I drop it in there? I dropped it in there for y'all, right? That was money in the bank. I didn't drop. Oh yeah, I dropped it. Okay, go play that back. Run that up right there. Ugh, my man's right there. 100 from the homie Dobo. Ugh, that was a good song. I just dropped this song twice. Let me go find the right one. We got Burrow up next. After that, we're gonna get back into the Bronson Jordan joint, and then we got 540 and Ash. And then we're going to wrap up the Bronson Jordan. Then we got T Swayze, my homie Nate, and then the super chat to be done. Appreciate y'all coming through the stream. Thank you for believing me and what I do and just taking my criticism, whether good, whether bad, coming back. A lot of y'all are returners that come through time after time. Again, I appreciate you so much and just the love y'all show me. Not even when I'm on the show, but like just in general on the side with messages and just positivity, man. This community is fantastic. There's nothing like it out there. I mean, if you've seen something like it, let me know. I see dudes do this out there. I watch. I know it's out there, but I think our community is special, and the artists that we have are just fucking ridiculous, man. Let's get into this. This is the homie Burrow, the Mage. So I think the song I had to play for you was on the list is different from this one. I could be wrong though, but we'll play this one, Burrow. I'm gonna play your other one later. It's part of the list I have, so you'll get played. This is Fall Institutionalized Love. Fall Institutionalized in Love by Slum, Kendrick Lamar Village mashup. Okay, so this is a mashup. That's cool, man.
Awards.
That's enjoyable, man. I like that, man. That was a lot of fun. That felt good. It's breezy. I love them doing Kendrick Lamar's bars and spitting it so well and so clean. Like, that was really dope, man. I'm gonna get that joint in 92. I like that. That was fun. You know, it wasn't necessarily something I would seek out. You know, I wouldn't go find it anywhere, but it was fun. Let's get to this next one, man. Also, so we're about to have neural links in our neck. You know what a neural link is? A neural link is basically is like, you know, you put like a chip that connects like I believe it's like the brain to the body. Like it helps it specifically. I'm going all over the place. So a neural link is basically something that connects your brain to your body. So if you have like paralysis, if you put a neural link in, you're supposed to be able to use your body again. That's a long way of saying something. Yeah, I thought that was really good, bro. 92 for me. I liked it. So apparently that's going to be happening soon. Elon Musk is going to be launching neural links, and they're already using them in monkeys. If you've ever seen the original Spider-Man, there was a neural link between Doc Ock and his arms and the tentacles, right? And like he controlled the additional arms he had by the neural link. And so a neural link allows you to attach things to the body or activate things within the body. And basically that's going to be happening. They're going to start trying to test it on people. They've already done it on monkeys, and they're going to be using it for spinal cord injuries for people that are tetraplegics and quadriplegics to hopefully give them the ability to walk again. The world is changing, man. I'm so glad to be a part of it. Let's get into this. Off the Neverland joint, Bronson Jordan 704. This is Coltrane.
Got the top down, now we listening to old yay, and I do not remember all you know names. This is the type of shit that's where I finally get my soul straight. Feeling kinda blue and now I'm feeling like I'm Coltrane. Feeling kinda blue and now I'm feeling like I said that we ain't do this and I told him there was no way. This is the type of shit you see me finally get my soul straight. Feeling kinda blue and now I'm back into my old ways. Feeling kinda blue and now I'm feeling like I'm Coltrane. Everywhere you go I see you staring at your feet, with your head nodding off like you was pairing to the beat. Your appearance is so clean you make some other suckers weak. Running through my head, you got me coming up.
Attitude to the list, Izzy.
Buckle up, you make me feel alive, right? Get a little high when I'm chilling in the limelight. It isn't too confined, I'm forgetting what it's like. Cause I finally had some time, I can finally be a guy. Like back to when we met first. The best, worst, the less perfect. Check, earn, like it's staying in. Less curse, you rest nerves, my chest hurts. Thinking all the times we were riding with my friends, fighting with the enemy and living like a movie. Whenever I'm with you, I'm forgetting what I'm doing. I've been made a better man and I'm vividly pursuing all my visions in my view when I am visiting with Lucy. Got the top down, now we listening to old yay, and I do not remember all you know names. This is the type of shit is where I finally get my soul straight. Feeling kinda blue and now I'm feeling like I'm Coltrane. Feeling kinda blue and now I'm feeling like I said that we ain't do this and I told him there was no way. This is the type of shit you see me finally get my soul straight. Feeling kinda blue and now I'm back into my old ways. Feeling kinda blue and now I'm feeling like I'm Coltrane. A lot of people tell me that I'm wasting my time, that I don't ever get to see lines wavy as mine. Now I've been a lover, I've been hating to fight, but I can get my shit squared if my angles are right. We had no conversation and we had some.
I can get my ish squared if my angles are right. Bars.
Conflict and a confrontation. Felt like church in a congregation, but her insight beyond any confirmation. Then I see her gone, but I can taste her on my tongue, so I'm shooting her a text. Yesterday was fun. She been on her own, but never say she get enough. And I've been marching to a beat, but she been pacing to a drum. See me reminisce like I've been waiting for her love. Say it is a drug, but a chain's not a cuff. I've been aiming for a run. It's some nature with your touch, and it seems really long, but I can take you in a month. Got the top down, now we listening to old yay, and I do not remember all you know names. This is the type of shit is where I finally get my soul straight. Feeling kinda blue and now I'm feeling like I'm Coltrane. Feeling kinda blue and now I'm feeling like I said that we ain't do this and I told him there was no way. This is the type of shit you see me finally get my soul straight. Feeling kinda blue and now I'm back into my old ways. Feeling kinda blue and now I'm feeling like I'm Coltrane.
That was Coltrane. The homie Bronson Jordan 704 Flame. Hey, 540, can you give me your Insta handle? I want to make sure you get a presence on the screen. It's very important to me. I'm about to play a joint next. So the Coltrane joint was dope for the jazziness of it. I love that beat. Bronson, your beat making is really excellent. Again, this didn't work with the dry flow. I think 704, the thing I keep coming back to is like, you really have the ability to switch your patterns and switch your flows and really kind of be interesting, but it just has this heavy-handed, monotonous sound to it, and it's hard to get into it, man. I think overall you've done a pretty solid job of giving good bars, telling good stories, being smart with the things you say, but I just think overall it comes off a little boring. So that to me was an 80. That wasn't bad. I think if I was rating the beat alone, I would probably go 90 because the beat was fantastic. I didn't really feel like you know, it just didn't interest me. I mean, that's all I can really say about it. I think that's also not your style. I think as far as beat wise goes, I would really love to see you focus on picking out the right beats. I want to get my man 540 a web presence, but I don't know what his I can't remember his Insta handle, so we may have to move on without it. I'll just may have to get it on the. Oh, there it is. Okay, it's the one I clicked on. All right, we were good. I had you up there. I just wasn't confident in what I saw. All right, let's get into this next one from my homie 540 with my man K Suave. This is gonna be. I'm gonna call it now. This is probably gonna be a good song. Pop it.
Pop it, stop it, drop it. These niggas and they feelings, I like Maseratis. I'm fucking with the baddest bitch that's on the market. My car ain't got no key, I leave them in my pocket. Pop it, stop it, drop it. I'm drinking all this Henny like an alcoholic. I'm playing like I'm stuck because a nigga ballin'.
This is easy, very easy.
Two phone, baby king, I'm a drug dealer. Salada nigga, shawty, what's the way to plug it up? Curry, late night like a bug cutter. Fire smoking that gas, need a long nigga. I pop a whole night, give a bitch away.
He said, fire smoking that gas, I need a lung. That's fantastic.
Knock a nigga body right out in the ring. I probably showed him in the position. Slicing niggas, get the dicing niggas, yeah. Brody popping hella practice, need to live, yeah. Colder than December in the winter with a blizzard. Smoking hella gas, good days like I'm scissor. It go from fall to winter.
Good days like I'm scissor.
Suck it to the ceiling. When I get money, folks just cars, I'ma need a building. Shitting on them niggas. I got a bitch to match my bitch, I be dressing different. Hella guap bustin', hella bitches on my line, don't need no discussion. Nigga playing with Suave, we gon' get it tussin'. Shot a nigga, left him singing like I'm David Ruffin. Yeah, I had sex with a prince, but daughter, that nigga hate me. Junkies always leaving the trap, them niggas shaking. Niggas said he was ready to slide, that nigga faking. Every time we see Brody, he with a bitch caking. Every time we see Brody, he with a bitch making. Every time we see Brody, he with a bitch caking. Every time we see.
Hey, when are y'all two gonna drop a collab album?
Pop it, stop it, drop it. These niggas and they feelings, I like Maseratis. I'm fucking with the baddest bitch that's on the market. My car ain't got no key, I leave them in my pocket. Pop it, stop it, drop it. I'm drinking all this Henny like an alcoholic. I'm playing like I stuck because a nigga ballin'. I hang up on your bitch because she steady calling. Pop it, stop it, drop it. I'm drinking all this Henny like an alcoholic.
Hey, I want a collab album. I need a 540 and K Suave collab album now. I demand it. The people want it. Y'all are such a good tag team, such a good tandem, man. Y'all are like Usher and Justin Bieber. It's probably a horrible analogy. Y'all are like Jada and Styles. Like y'all are very good together. Now I'm gonna say this. I don't know if I didn't catch a ton of it lyrically. It is so smooth and so easy the way y'all work together. I don't think the mix on the song was great though. I'm gonna say this. A couple parts in there in the early part of the song with K Suave was on. When you went high in that Young Thug kind of sound, whatever that is you did, when you went up there, I couldn't make out a word you were saying. And then with 540's part, it felt a little washed out, right? So it felt like it needed to be sharper. I'm sure there's some EQ type things. If I was a super engineer, I could tell you everything you need to do. But it didn't sound super clean all the way through. There were some really rough parts in it. So I got a docket for that. I'm actually going to go 89 on this joint. But the easiness of you guys is back and forth. You guys feel like friends. When I listen to that song, I hear people that like, I don't even know if y'all know each other. Y'all in the same place, whatever the case may be. But like, it feels like y'all are boys, like y'all are homies. Like y'all hang out on occasional, on a routine basis, and y'all like, you know, take down other people's women. I enjoyed that very much, though. I do think the mix could have been tighter. I think you clean up that mix, and that's probably closer to a 95. That's a good song right there. Let's get into the next one. My man's in them. Bitter Ashy. I shouldn't call you Ashy. That's not right. Bitter Ash. My man's can spit, and he's got a lot of versatility. Let's get into this. He sent this. I had to laugh at the title of this joint. I hope you're not raw dogging chicks. Please don't. The name of this joint is Raw Dogging and Effing Around. I'm going to just say, do not raw dog girls you're not going to be with, okay? Because a kid don't go away. Kids don't disappear, bro. All right? So please stop doing that. Raw dogging and effing around. My homie, my mans, my guy, Ash Bronson. Hey, appreciate you, DG. Be safe.
The raindrops, you niggas on K-pop.
I lost a homie and I lost another. When it's a stage down, I might gotta do it. The clip is a post before they gon' name drop. Wait till I find a nigga that did it. I his face off. I ain't talking about no baby. Ayy, bro got locked for being ayy. Nothing got it on being me, being me, being me. Nothing added on being me, being me. Go to sleep. I pop Zen enemy. I just tried to fight the demons and they say fuck you, little nigga, fight again. Metal to my head like I had many friends. Fuck that, repent, do them sins again. Fuck that, throw that back, shot it at me in the Benz. Bitch, I'm up. Suicidal in the back of the Mustang. Ain't nobody here to tell me now. Suicidal in the back of the Mustang. Nigga did not have 100 rounds. Suicidal in the.
How y'all feeling about this ass right here though?
Nobody here to tell me down.
How y'all feeling about this edge though?
Get it now. 12 years, I can't help you down. Compensate, put the money on, I got you down. Show it to your meetings, I'ma try to get you. Real shit, my dogs, I'm kinda miss you. RP, dumb, it's my brother. Get it tatted on me. This pain in my soul, this shit tatted on me.
I think Ash is single-handedly bringing back the one song into the transition into the next, and I love that he does that. I love it so much.
All right, we ready for takeoff? You ready, buddy? Hey, you ready? Ready, B. Hey, Hobby, you ready? Ready to go. All the way in that back room, ain't nobody there. You ready? Yeah. Dude, our history, you took a fifth of me, I could just never be bought. Try to turn tables, put on for the label, I never give you a thought. Lights in the dream, she like pretty things, but I am not taking a slow. Walk hard to fiend, she like what I drink, I'm taking a circle raw. Ain't for the masses, go down. Chopper do backflips, go down. Turn lyrics to ashes, go around. Hey man, we got space on our jet. Bad man, stay quiet. Rude man, stay quiet. My Cooper's robotic, is speaking in bonnet for different topic. No gin, this time don't feel for the lot of your whole lot of body. Don't never say sorry. Can't stay on a homie, drop by and Ducati. That Glock on the box. Told her free Bobby, she want a free body. That's not about to happen. My brody too cocky, like.
I feel like on this song, I wish that you didn't treat the vocals at all. I wish the raw vocals would have been left here. I want to hear a strain a little bit more on this, but I love what you're doing right here.
Like it's hockey, that bitch need a hobby. No begging for sloppy. He drunken like cocky. They feel like everybody had ace at the Rocky. I'm fucking this bitch in the car and it's foggy. She talking about love and I told her that property. Rapid, they copy. No carbon concoction. This blunt. She fucking my dog and she only do doggy. That 12 gate opponent. When I'm moving this shotty. That hole in your body. That sit by the side of that spot him had. Got him like Ash never had him no fuck with.
You hear this? You hear this? My man's caught his tempo. You hear this? He caught his tempo.
That big and she got so much baggage, the ring on the saddle like this shit is bad. Where they follow a pattern, I'm drunk and it's tapping. They preach no passing, shots in the plastic. I get to it fast and no cool like assassin. My name in the rabbit, but that shit is added. Them natural disaster, I'm climbing the rail.
God damn.
You want me to master, the cocky ass bastard. Cocky ass bastard, oh, cocky ass bastard. 10 shots, I'm fucking up on plaster. Yeah. Look, I done did magic. I'm throwing in magic. This shit is tragic. Your dog in a casket, said I bought reaching to know if he had it, the best of him lacking. But I'm not reacting, them niggas stay blasting, no fuck with that action. I just saw the NFT. Bitch, I'm rich. I just hit another lick. Dumb as shit. I just saw the NFT. Saw that bitch, I'm rich. I just hit another lick. Bitch, I'm fit. My name is lit. My dumb as shit. Tell me that she love me. I might fuck on that bitch. Leave her at dry in the clutch, she feeling lonely. I just hit up on her, then she tell me I keep on it.
That was the homie Ash right there. 26-minute song, but damn, it was good. That definitely sounds like an outro on an EP to me right there. That sounds like an outro on an album right there. I thought the first joint was a little topsy-turvy. I like the parts where he did the, a lot of y'all like to do the high-pitched Young Thug. I think he revolutionized that. I think Ash actually did a good job of it. But the first verse, I couldn't make out some of the lyrics because I felt like he was off frequency. I felt like it was a lot of high end. It was super up there. And the beat and the hi-hats, it just was too much to hear. But the second part, when you caught your tempo with that rap portion where you just were firing off machine gun status, very smooth, very even, no ups and downs. It was almost like a drum pattern. It was fantastic. All in all, I'm going to rate the two songs separately just because I don't really want to blend these scores. The first half, I think I would have went 87. The second half, I'm going to go 93. But the overall composition of those two songs was too long for me. I guess if I had to score it out together, I'd give it a 91. But I might dock it a point for the length. I don't want to listen to stuff that long, man. I just want the meat and potatoes. When you hit that rapid fire, that's all I want, man. I can get out of there after that. Now, I did think the storytelling, of course, is always fantastic. Some of the stuff you talk about, some of your gun talk is actually better than some of the gun talk rappers out there. So that, to me, you talk guns and weapons very well, my dude. So that's what I think about it. Drop your scores, homie Ash. He was popping off. Yeah, he went crazy in the second half. He went nuts. It was like Steph Curry. I don't know if y'all watched a lot of basketball. I'm going to just say this. I think if you watch sports, if you haven't watched Tom Brady, LeBron James, and Steph Curry, please do before they're done. Steph Curry is otherworldly, and even if you don't like basketball, it's just fun. It's just fun to watch. When you watch him pull up from half court, and that's kind of how I feel about some of Ash's performances. Because the thing about Steph Curry, he shoots threes, so he can have like a 3 for 22 game. But when hey, appreciate you, RJB. Thanks for coming back, bro. I'm going to be in touch with you real soon. We need to get on an IG call or something, man, just to catch up. But that's what you do, Ash. You have this potential to just hit these deep 50-foot three-point shots that just, it's crazy. And then you have a tendency sometimes to just kind of brick a few, you know. But overall, great. Let's get into this next one. I dropped 90 for those two songs, 86 for the first half, 93 for the second half. Good joint altogether. Big shouts to Ash. He's got if you didn't see this, I think he's got a new joint coming soon. Let's see, he got a date on this? Oh, two EPs on the 23rd. Big shouts to Ash, my guy, Bitter Ash. Two EPs on the 23rd. Keep your eyes open. Curry is the best. Yeah, I agree with you. Curry is the best in the NBA. Well, I don't know. Giannis is nice. I don't know if I can give it to Curry because Giannis is a monster. And Giannis is better on defense than Curry is because Curry's too short to play great defense. Let's get in this. Better Times. The last joint off the Neverland off the Neverland album. We'll be talking about this after it pops off with the last joint, Bronson Jordan 704, Better Times. Got an A from the homie B-Rex.
Hot summer day, lacing up the black chucks, run up to the court and it's like 80 in the last month. It's August and they're talking about the college in the fall and all the jobs they're getting offered while the wallet's getting taller. All the problems been resolved. Do a couple shoot arounds, feeling kinda stupid now. I thought that we could move the town together and whatever. Do this every Saturday, that's human, but I have to say I knew we wouldn't act the same. Calling out a foul and then I seen them trying to turn points dirty on the court and then they let me hit my first joint. Serious as fuck, but when we reffing it's irrelevant. You seen us, you can't tell that we just did it for the
I like how we were just talking about basketball and he starts giving us basketball bars. That's pretty fantastic.
Hell of it. Discussions that we had, sucks they didn't last, cause now every time I'm smoking I've been puffing up my past. In between the running back, they say my jumper's kinda trash, but that's alright cause I'll be dunking on your ass. Joint is in my left hand.
Sorry, cause I'll be dunking on your ass.
Bouncing off these places we've been talking all the lives, watching all these moments, and I thought they'd never die, but I seen us grow apart. Now it's off to better times. Joint is in my left hand, ball is in my right. Bouncing off these places we've been talking all the lies, watching all these moments, and I thought they'd never die, but I seen us grow apart. Now it's off to better times. Hoes are in the net, the rim is facing down. Time on a vendetta, now he finally made his rounds, and it's feeling kinda eerie, cause this place was always loud. And I don't even mean the weed, I mean we're making lots of sound. Now half the numbers dead, they finally made it out the county, either working in a warehouse or stationed out in Cali. Should hit him on the snap, and then I tell him we should talk more, tell him about this rap, although I doubt I'd get my encore. Used to love this court, I was the opposite of lonely, making shots on all the spots where we balled just like Ginobili. People showing up, numbers odd, so now they want me. I told them I was down, but my shot was probably wonky. Crossing over,
my shot was probably wonky.
Then pick it off and levitate and get another score in. 12 out the 21, it was my best performance. The whole game I'm feeling though, that shit is kinda boring.
So this is what they do all day long, play ball, drink tonight, get high, celebrate, reality. They ain't no angels either now, they're not no angels. That's what I'm gonna do. But they real good dudes.
end of the Neverland album. The homie 704 Flame, the man Bronson Jordan. That was Neverland. The storytelling, you are spectacular at storytelling. The basketball references to how you're coming up, how you're getting better, eventually I'm be dunking on your ass. I love the inspirational and storytelling variety that you bring to the table. I think you got to mix up your vocals, man. I really think you need to take your flow and try to have more variety. Listen to Kendrick, listen to Lil Wayne, listen to guys like Busta Rhymes that have interesting, unique flows and change it up a lot. Ludacris, go listen to some Luda, man. Listen to Chicken and Beer. Listen to what was the first joint? Can't remember when he had the fro. Go back and listen to some of those. So some of these rhymers that know how to be very versatile with their delivery. Kanye. I thought the last song was cool, man. It's probably in the 78 to 80 range. It was fine. I like the storytelling. The storytelling could actually probably move it up to an 82. I didn't feel like it was a lot of the beats that you picked 704 didn't fit you. I think you really need to focus on joints like Never. I think you need to focus on joints like Alchemy. I think you need to focus on joints like Lost My Mind. That was pretty solid. I think those kind of beats fit you better if you're going to stick with the monotone flow. I do think you should try some variety, experiment, get in the booth. I thought overall, this album was probably about an 84, 83, 84 for me. A lot of the songs were cool. I think that the beat selection wasn't the best here. And I also felt like some of the mixes on some of the songs could have been improved. Bronson, I would say, I don't think you have to necessarily change what you're doing. I think some of your mixes are spot on and some of them are a little further off. I would send it to somebody for a second opinion. I would outsource that and I would let other people take a look and just see, hey, I might do this, I might do that, just to get some feedback. I don't think you're doing anything bad here. I just think that some of the songs can be polished a little better. And I think if maybe you worked with somebody or just had somebody to bounce ideas off, hey, what do you think it is as far as the mix goes, and you can improve. That's fantastic. So yeah, there it is. Neverland, Bronson Jordan, 704. It is pinned above. Go listen to it again so we can get some good feedback. Like I said, my favorites off this joint, I like Alchemy, I like Never, I like Lost My Mind. Those are probably my favorites off of the whole tape. Like I said, a little bit more variety, some better beat selection, and some mixing on some of the tracks would make it better overall. I'm going 83, 84 area. I'll go 84 because I believe in rounding up. Appreciate Bronson Jordan and 704 for giving me the opportunity to listen to this and be one of the first people to give feedback. That makes me very happy that y'all give me the opportunity to do that, and thank you very much. I love Bronson is a hard worker. He'll probably have something in a month for us, if that. Let's get into this next one, my guy T Swayze. We're gonna get through the super chat joints. We got T Swayze, Nate the Great, Izzy on deck. Let's go. This is the box. Very rough drafts, kind of a one-take joint. The homie T Swayze wants to know how the delivery is, lyrics and mix aside. So he's really focused on the delivery. Listen to the delivery and tell him what you think. This is the box, rough draft. Taking a second. Bear with us, folks.
Shit. That's what drives me crazy.
Happy Saturday night. Big shouts to T Swayze.
That this was this and that was that. And then, like, you know what I'm saying? And they all learned and they all came.
Hey, appreciate y'all. Thanks for the feedback, B-Rex.
Somebody sat back and was like, that's another thing. Like, how did this nigga make this shit? And was like, you know what? I'm going to set this one.
Agree, B-Rex. I agree with that.
I like to think I ain't rubbed anybody the wrong way, but fuck them if they judge me, ain't no one above me. We must have met on a long day. I'm ducking the birds, I'm keeping it low, I peep what the lawn say. And shit, if the grass is green, it's better for sleeping in concrete. It's better than sleeping on me. Sleeping on me is a dirt nap. You was running the streets, you was looking for freaks, and eventually you in a bird trap. You got trapped in that bird box. You got trapped in that bird thoughts.
Not bad.
That bird mind. If that bird mind, tell her look at the curb rocks. Kick 'em, baby. I'm on seasoning chicken, baby. What's the reason these niggas hate me? 60 degrees when I get the AC. I'll be freezing the cheese when these niggas pay me.
The bars are there. The delivery, I think, is actually pretty good. I enjoy this. This is easy to follow along with. You're punching your delivery as far as the enunciation goes. This is good. I like it.
In that bird mind, if that bird mind, tell her look at the curb rocks. Kick 'em, baby. I'm on seasoning chicken, baby. What's the reason these niggas hate me?
I'm on seasoning chicken, baby.
When I get the AC, I'll be freezing the cheese when these niggas pay me. Still, I got Joey Bills, man. It swear really blow me still. Take me back to meat on the grill. A couple of cousins, it wasn't a function. I'm distant these days, but I love them still. The reason for distance,
I'm distant these days, but I love them
life is
still.
a mission. I'm here to get lifted. Tell me, all you faded to twisted. I'm here to get lifted. You faded to twisted. I could buy me a block for the nickels I got from the niggas that said it was different. Hold up, from the land of the sand, I swear you could take the
What did he say? Let me go to back. That was actually interesting.
nickels I got from the niggas that said it was faded to twisted. I'm here to get lifted. You faded to twisted. I could buy me a block for the nickels I got from the niggas that said it was different.
I could buy me a block from the nickels I got from the dudes that said they was different. I like that.
Hold up, from the land of the sand, I swear you could take the top with the arms we bear. You should shake the spot, cause nigga, we not there. Break the pot, but bitch, the tea not there. No time for the drama. Look, my bro got a Mac and I'll pack her the llama. Bro got some stacks, do a rack to his mama. They love a zero when he after commas. Ain't it ironic? Cause she let his blunt man and I let her cry.
Hey, one thing I would say, T Swayze, is keep the same energy through the track. I can feel your energy falling off and your sharpness. You were really sharp in the first, 16 bars or so. But now I kind of feel like the sharpness of what you're doing is waning.
I feel like I'm lit soon as I spit. They tell me I'm sick and I vomit. They tell me I'm sick, now I'm nauseous. Gotta be careful, gotta be cautious, cause niggas is jealous. I was stuck in the pickle, I turned it to relish. I turned it to salt.
I was stuck in the pickle, I turned it to relish.
Dripping broken faucet, better get lost or drown in incredible shit. This is as good as incredible get. This is as good as incredible. Really I'm lying, really I'm better with time. Really I feel like Torelli the wine.
I'm drunk off the power of being me. Big shouts, that was the homie T Swayze right there. Yeah, Swayze, I just feel like maybe you weren't as confident in the back half of that. The first half of that felt sharp, it felt aggressive, it felt like you knew what you wanted to do. The back half, and I had this problem too, when you do really long streams of consciousness, one take type joints, it is easy to kick the first half so hard, and the second half you just kind of get, because it requires a lot of energy, because you're in the booth and you're trying to be sharp and you're trying to be, but you lose steam. And I think I noticed that you lost steam on that. I'm going to go 86 on that. I like the first half. Obviously, it's rough, so I can't, you lose points just because it's rough, because it's a rough. But overall, like, the composition is there. I think you need to spit it with more aggression toward the second half. Even if you need to punch in the second half of the verse, I don't love when people do that, and I don't love doing it myself, but like, sometimes you need to punch in to keep that energy. Jay-Z, most of his career was kind of like doing punches. And, he could go a longer time before he had to punch in because he's a better rapper. He's quicker. But I say all that to say, like, you have to make sure the consistency is there throughout the length of the track. But as far as the delivery goes, that's my criticism. That the second half you waned. You got a little. It's like a boxer who didn't really have his stamina right before the fight. It's like you showed up in the first half, and the second half kind of went downhill. Drop your scores for the homie T Swayze. Let's keep the music going right now. We got my man's Nate the Great. Let's give him a screen presence. Let's do this. But yeah, I thought that was solid, man. Big shouts to my homie T Swayze. Great to have him drop music again. I want you to be more consistent, man. I know it's hard. It's hard for me too. It's hard to be consistent, period, when it comes to making music. But I would love to have you drop more music more consistently. That would make me quite happy. Great night of music so far. I'm actually thoroughly impressed with how good the music has been tonight. Probably one of the best streams I've had in a while, just from musically speaking. It's been excellent. Let's get into this next one from the homie Nate the Great, 50 Shades of Nate. Go follow him on your TikTok joint, 2200 strong. My man's doing his thing. This is And It Goes Like, and he said that the hooks were different. He had one hook from when he was dating a girl, then he broke up, he had a different hook. So let's check it out.
Man, I'm usually feeling fine, but with a chick like this, she always on that demon time like 666. I can only try to help you, girl, it is what it is. I can tell that smile's fake by the slits on your wrist. I'm not enough, but I'm trying. Where's all your love? I can't find it. She wanna wait for a diamond, but it's every day that we fight. Baby, right now you know the money's so tight. It'll multiply, just gotta get my soul right. I've been waiting for this moment for my whole life. So I wrote you this song, and it goes like, and it goes, and it goes, and it goes like, here we go here we go. And it goes like, baby girl, you know that you make this house a home, right? So I wrote you this song, and it goes like, and it goes.
I like that as the tempo picked up in the song, and it goes like, when it started there, the whole build up, I didn't love that. I think this is a sample from that Drake joint on the way back in the day. The what's that name of that joint, man? I can't remember off the top of my head, but it was off of his original album, the one with the falling letters. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
And it goes like, here we go, here we go. And it goes like, baby girl, you know that you make this house a home, right? So I wrote you this song, and it goes like,
funny, Bronson.
I like that. Yeah, I like that. Okay.
I would actually like to rap on this, though. This is pretty cool.
It's your pain, but I cry. Am I losing my mind? You wanna stay for the night, but I'll be here for a while. And no, I don't wanna fight, so keep my name out your mouth. Don't get hit by the door, you know, on your way out. Remember when we were happy? How did shit all go south? We used to go XXX, but she won't look at me now. I was once a king, now you treat me like a low life. So I wrote you this song, and it goes like, and it goes, and it goes.
This is actually pretty cool. This feels like Childish Gambino to me. Very Gambino-ish.
Baby girl, you know I can do this on my own, right? So I wrote you this song, and it goes like, and it goes, and it goes.
I like the hook. I like the feeling it gives me.
And it goes like,
the energy on this is so right. The energy is perfect.
So I wrote you this song, and it ends like,
I like that. I like the second half a lot better. When it picks up the tempo after that first part where the song hasn't, when the beat hasn't dropped yet, but it's building up, that drop is perfect. I love the second half of the song. I love when you came back in. That's my favorite part. Very Gambino, which the mix is god awful. Please have somebody mix that because that is hard in the headphones. I had to turn it down a lot. The second half was absolutely perfect. I like the song. I like it. I like the song in itself. I think you got to mix. Somebody else has to mix that. That mix is garbage. But what you did with it was perfect in the back half. The composition of the song, yeah, I agree with that. That's a great point, Izzy. The composition of the song was very well done. I definitely thought it was just a sharpness that was off. It was very bloody in my eardrums. It was like it was bleeding all over my ears. So that was a bit tough to deal with. But if you get that mix right, that's a good song. Be careful with your feature on that too, Nate. If you have somebody feature on that, make sure they bring the right energy, because a feature on that can completely push that through the roof, or it can ruin the song. Because you got to have a very distinct... I feel like a Pusha T, a Kid Cudi. I feel like... I can see J. Cole ripping that in half. I can see Kanye ripping that in half. So, like, you really want somebody with some personality on that. Don't get a mumble rapper type dude on that, or don't get somebody that doesn't have a unique, interesting flow. Because that could go through the roof, or you could bring down the quality of that. But I'm gonna go as it is right now. It's an 88 to me. But I think if you clean that up, dude, and you get the right feature on that. That's kind of a game-breaking song right there. Has Gambino, early Drake vibes to me. Kanye, it's dripped in Kanye. I like it a lot, man. Let's get to this next one. This is the homie Izzy Real. Izzy Real came through with a 97 earlier, so it's going to be hard to top that. This is a song that he's featuring on. The homie Prod is on the song. He's the feature, Izzy Real. Put in that work with the exclamation. Put in that work. Let's go.
Yeah, I got the digit, they all on my pants. Yeah, you ain't no boss, yeah, you gotta put on for your mans. You acting up, but you know when you stand. She on my phone, she my number.
I like the pace of this.
Putting in work and it's all for the fam. Putting in work and it's all for the fam. Yeah, had me a job in 2 days, I got fired. Ain't tripping.
Okay.
Got me a slim shorty with green eyes. Please tell me, girls, you out in a 9. Cause if you're not, I'ma skirt off the lie. You confused and trying to figure you out. If I was gone, would you hold that shit down? Give you the word, baby, how did that sound? Yeah, fucking I'ma get my money regardless. I'ma keep stacking till I make a fortune.
Riding the beat really well.
Retarded, they asking me where the music I'm dropping. Battery low, but don't worry, I'm charging. Not from the rack, but these nigga be flogging. Still an alien, my nigga, I'm Martian. Keep it
riding the beat really well.
Bad little bitch sipping Chardonnay. Texted girl, you know she hard today. Turned to a bitch to a monster, ayy. Told her white bitch came from yonder, ayy. Tell me to stop, I go harder, ayy. 300 bullets, they Spartans, ayy. On my block, you might get shot.
300 bullets, they Spartans, bars.
They all on my pants, yeah. You ain't no boss, yeah, you gotta put on for your mans. You acting up, but you know when you.
I like the bounce on this. He's bouncy. He's bouncy. He's riding the beat really well too. I don't think the mix is very good, and I still sense he's kind of rushing a little bit. That's the only thing I have a problem with. I don't feel like he's super comfortable. I feel like he's kind of pushing it a little bit more, but I like what he's doing.
She in my phone, she my number one fan. I might just sit think about who I am. Putting in work and it's all for the fam. Putting in work and it's all for the fam. Yeah. I got these digits, they all on my pants, yeah. You ain't no boss, yeah, you gotta put on for your mans. You acting up, but you know when you stand. She in my phone, she my number one fan. I might just sit think about who I am. Putting in work and it's all for the fam. Putting in work and it's all for the fam, yeah. Had to slow it down and show these niggas that I'm not the phone with. We don't play around, we might pull up and just air out the function. Diamonds dancing around when they hit the light, it's gon' get the jumping. Smoking on the gas and it's so loud, I got me a concussion, yeah. Now they fuck with the way that I switch flows. Bet on me double it tenfolds.
Okay, so I don't need any more of him. I don't need any more of him. He could have stopped at this first verse and we could have got the Izzy verse. I was good. He didn't, and he's only detracting from the. You got to be careful, okay? You have a good verse. Don't follow it up with a verse that takes it down. You don't want to go up and crash too soon in the song, and I feel like right now I'm hitting the fast forward button.
Pull up in the get cold, that nigga ain't silent, he been fold. Up in the tree, he been told. Getting money for the rent owed. Smoking Medusa, I been stoned. Hundreds and hundreds, no, I cannot stop it. Keep getting money, I like to get profit. Getting my sleep and I'm up in the morning, I'm in the end zone, bitch. I just be scoring all over the bay. Yeah, I feel like I'm touring, I'm balling too hard, just like Kobe or Jordan. If you getting money, they say you important. The Suns really got the room in the stomach. I got these digits, they all on my pants. Yeah, you ain't no boss, yeah, you gotta put on for your mans. You acting up, but you know when you stand. She in my phone, she my number one fan. I might just sit think about who I am. Putting in work and it's all for the fam. Putting in work and it's all for the fam. Yeah. I got these digits, they all on my pants, yeah. You ain't no boss, yeah, you gotta put on for your mans. You acting up, but you know when you stand. She in my phone, she my number one fan. I might just sit think about.
Yeah, I didn't need another verse from dude. I did not need another verse.
It's all for the fam, yeah.
Putting in work, got me sitting at work, got a gun in my waist, and I sure hope it work. Yeah, I come with the bleach. You already know that I come with the sticks. Leave it stone cold right through your nose, bro.
Ooh, okay.
Flows, you know I'm so cold. I come with FOMO before this verse gone. Hop in the booth and I bullet the mic, got me feeling like Jordan. Bitch, I got stories to tell. I just push play and record it. Told me my feature was set stone, I just rewrote it. Bitch, I done chose it. Stacking the cheddar until that shit molded. Putting all these verses until my neck frozen. 24K on my neck like I'm Kobe. Guarantee we ain't riding no rentos. Bring the cash in the box like a bento. And you know I done made you the bento. And you know I gotta keep it 10 toes. All the hate by this demon about of me. Top of the game where I gotta be. Out of this world like in Prodigy. Loving the flow, wanna copy me. I'm on the roll, ain't no stopping me up.
Get my chain to a bunny, he fought with the carrots. I'm pulling your card, I ain't talking about terror. I'm grabbing the wheel, I ain't talking about Ferris. The money, my kid, I just turned to a parent. They mocking that nigga, I guess it's some Paris. The best with the shit, I thought it was apparent. I'm stacking my money up just like it's Tetris. A pussy a house and my dick is a tenant. They see I'm yelling all of the money and bitches. You know they jealous. You know that I write designer on all of my fists.
So Izzy, your flow is impeccable, bro. I can't impeach your flow in any way, shape, or form. Your flow is fantastic. I just kind of wish you would have done something different than the homie did before you. You both had the fast flow, and it's all kind of run together. I just kind of wish there was some differentiation. I wish you would have done something. And you really could. You used just singing a little bit. I think you could have used just singing a little bit more to make it a little broken up from the first flow.
These are more jealous. If you tell me shit, then you acting just like a snitch. Please do not tell us I'm changing the weather.
Nah, I don't know him, bro.
Need an umbrella. This not a bench, no, you can impress it. My diamonds are flawless, you know they so precious. Attacking the beat, you know I apply pressure. You talking that shit, no, we will not stress it.
I got my lap and I let it caress it. Take the trigger, you 40 seconds. Here to take over, so pay your attention. No time for talking, no time for mission.
I got these digits, they all on my pants. Yeah, you ain't no boss, yeah, you gotta put on for your mans. You acting up, but you know when you stand. She in my phone, she my number one fan. I might just sit think about who I am. Putting in work and it's all for the fam. Putting in work and it's all for the fam. Yeah, I got these digits, they all on my pants. Yeah, you ain't no boss, yeah, you gotta put on for your mans. You acting up, but you know when you stand. She in my phone, she my number one fan. I might just sit think about who I am. Putting in work and it's all for the fam. Putting in work and it's all for the fam. Yeah.
That song was way too long. It wasn't bad to listen to. The beat wasn't interesting enough to really keep me super engaged on it. But it wasn't a bad song. You both could spit. You guys were talking your shit really well. I enjoyed that. Especially you say like something about she knows where she stands and something like some of the bars in there were fun. And it had this kind of like cocky-ish talking kind of feel to it. But it was not enough differentiation. It kind of became Jello. You know what I mean? It all kind of became one form. It's like after you eat a steak and you got the fat in the thing, it kind of gets gelatinous a little bit. That's kind of what it felt like, because I didn't need a second verse from Prod, and your verse needed to have a little bit more singing. If you shorten that song and you come in with a little bit more of your singing aspect, I think that song goes up a lot. Still think it was a good song. I'm gonna go 85. Big shouts to the homie Izzy Real for bringing that back through. Izzy, you got some talent though, my dude. Please keep doing what you're doing, and please keep sending us your music. It really makes me happy. Your talent level is, I'm telling you, man, the talent level of this whole stream is stupid. Let's get to this next one, man. This was sent to my inbox. They wanted me to do the whole album, but don't know how the rules work, so I'm playing one song because that's the guy I am. This is Zero Grav in Chamberlain. This is called Chamber Zero. Great name for the album, by the way.
Serving cane, there ain't no half stepping, none of that low bar grab, repping more depth than your darkest memories. Too high up for heartless energies. Let's sparkle industries infinitely. List of the ultimate benefits free. Confine the darkness, that's shadow boxing. The lines are artless, just aggro squawking. Cash flows clotting, but we're roboting. Tech slaves run by oil, so flows plotting. On beats in more pockets than congressmen. Alcatraz a bitch, man, the strongest pen. I use it to shut down private prisons and never let them deny us vision in all areas. Break all barriers, and immunity can be scarier.
This mix is god awful.
Touch. You used to being high this much, but on the fight shit provide the opposites. Prime opposite simple rhymes, people fly this is. The stylishness is unparalleled. The great unite to make errors meld. This is all real, no fairy tales. Let's strip it down to the bare details. A simulation for simpletons who always find ways to get pimped again by cinemas, venomous stimulants, coped in temperance. See shit and resist, but can't lend 2 cents when it matters most. They be live shatter hopes who tired of boast. Most spend their whole life stuck in suspension. Let's rise.
All right, I gotta be honest with y'all. I can't do 3 more. I can't do 2 minutes and 15 seconds more of that. It's very, hey, I want to show my friends in class that I rap. It's not bad, but what the hell are you talking about, man? I actually like the kind of the hook with the, it was kind of sing-song, but outside of that, it's like, I don't know, man. It just has this like underground. It sounds like he was rapping with a bonnet on, you know, like it was trying to be too sophisticated but cool at the same time. It didn't work for me. I don't know that it's even a bad song. It just didn't work for me. It felt kind of corny. It felt kind of like, I don't know. I feel like you have like a strobe light or something, or you're in like a room and you have like stars on the ceiling and you're wearing like a glow in the dark shirt. It just, I don't know. It felt kind of weird to me. It felt slightly childish, but like you were trying to be cool, but it wasn't that cool. I don't know how else to describe it. Drop your scores. Maybe y'all can help me give feedback. I don't think I'm giving great feedback right now, but it's just to say it didn't feel authentic. It felt like you were trying for some kind of spaceship 2099 kind of feel, and it just kind of fell flat to me. And then the raps in and of themselves weren't interesting. Every time is the way we go. I just want to find the same show. Like, what? I mean, here, we'll play it out until I put up the next song, just so we can get a better feel of what I'm talking about.
Rise up now, we're making ascension.
I can't hear anything in this hook. Spin around, circus back in town. Okay, the hook isn't bad.
We keep on rising up. Our things west side.
Like some Daft Punk vibes.
Rising up. Find the darkness, that's shadow boxing. The lines are artless, just aggro squawking. Cash flows clotting, but we're roboting. Tech slaves run by oil, so flows plotting. On beats.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. Your actual rap, like your actual delivery isn't bad. It's just not interesting. And I actually thought I think the spaciness of the track on the back half is actually pretty cool. So I'm actually gonna move my score up to like an 83, 84. It wasn't bad with it had a very Daft Punk kind of floaty spaceship kind of feel to it in the back half. I think the rapping was actually the worst part of the song. So there's something to improve on that. Let's get into this next one. This is Burrow the Mage. Big shout out to Burrow. He dropped us off a track earlier. Burrow the Mage, Fabulous featuring Instinct. Let's check it out.
Sometimes you want things to be plug and play, or you need something colorful to brighten your day. Instead of dwelling on that next energy bill, we make it easy for you to
Crazy Town Butterfly. Never heard of that. What is that, B-Rex? That doesn't resonate with me, but at least he sounds like somebody.
This shit about to slap.
Bitch, I'm fabulous, no other adjectives. This shit is tragic, this the craziest shit that happened since Kanye. Fuck the whole game up, I dropped the whole tape. That was 15 days ago, haters told me take it slow. This my tape on snake shit. Ever since I've mangled every flow, I take it, rearrange and do it better. Entangle bars that fit the beat like a sweater. Whatever weather, this is some cold shit inspired by the fire that I feel within. Oxymoronic, but they feeling him, his head I'm on it.
Alright.
Killing him. Don't compare me to no Eminem, my rise is imminent. But when it's time to shut my mouth and they ain't feeling it no more, I'ma quit the game like Alt F4.
Say what?
Go! Said when it's time to shut my mouth and they ain't feeling it no more, I'ma quit the game like Alt F4.
Oh my god.
Ain't no ceilings here.
Oh, I'ma quit the game like Alt F4. Alt F4 on the keyboard. Okay, that went over my head the first time. That's not bad.
Bend your ear, I'll kill this shit real quick.
Okay, go ahead.
Not one to fuck with, cause a ruckus. You hating, but your bitch love it, steady heckling.
My bro, how you gonna say I don't want to sound like Eminem, but you're doing all the voices in the background just like Eminem is? That's interesting to me.
This is underground excellence, no fuck shit.
Wait a sec, I load the musket. Leave your mother cussing, yeah, I left her with nothing. Walking through the haze, cause perpetually puffing. Cruising with authority, I'm something like McLovin. I got a hold of something that you really fucking covet. Better shove it, no time for your shit in my budget. Better put your hands up when I hit these stanzas. Go and grab a Fabulous, leave you no relations, Uncle Ruckus. So tagging it, I'm crazy, nothing to fuck with. Yeah, we nothing.
I gotta move on from this. That was okay. Yeah, bro, it wasn't that great. I gotta be honest. I'm gonna move on from the track. I think you're a good rapper in spots. I think that in order to get your flow better, do it more. And I would suggest freestyling a little bit more, but more so than that, like, make sure when you write, and I'm gonna play a little bit more just because I respect you for coming through the stream, for being strong, listening to the criticism. I salute that. That's huge. But I think that, like, overall, it feels like you're reading out of a book. It doesn't feel, a lot of rap, the best kind of rap a lot of times, and this is why I love Jada Kiss, it feels conversational. This doesn't feel like a conversation. This feels like somebody trying to show me they can rap. And you kind of go like, yeah, you can rap, but are you rapping about anything? And you can't use the Eminem ad-lib to say I don't sound like Eminem. That's problematic. We're gonna play it out. I know you got a second verse. I don't know if I want to play the second verse, is my point. But I'll let it play out because I'm a nice human.
The fuck with up in here. Go get it, man.
Not one to fuck with, cause a ruckus. You hating, but your bitch love it, steady heckling. This is underground excellence. Don't call me Nicholas, I'm aiming for your necklace. Never pulling punches, man, we run this shit. No one to fuck with, cause a ruckus. You hating, but your bitch loves this underground excellence. The sound might get her pregnant, son. I nutted on the beat, y'all only egging me on.
Like, that's not good, bro. I nutted on the beat, y'all only egging me on. That's not a good, like, that's not good. I know disrespect, bro, but you got to listen to your rhymes back and ask yourself, everything you do, you should ask yourself, is this good? Because I think if you're honest with yourself, you know that's not good. Like, this in the way this is delivered, let's listen to this back, it doesn't sound good.
Excellence. The sound might get her pregnant, son. I nutted on the beat, y'all only egging me on.
That's not a good bar to end that part with. Also, if you're rapping like this, I would rap less about women. Because I don't believe, and I'm not trying to be disrespectful here, I hope you understand that. My point isn't to disrespect you. I don't listen to this and think you get women. Like, this doesn't tell me, oh, he's pulling chicks. So when you tell me, like, my chick rocks out to this, you're not being honest with me. My girl doesn't listen to this, okay? No one's girl is in their basement playing this right now. I ain't trying to be a dick. I'm just being honest. No one's doing that. So when you want to talk about that kind of stuff and you're not tight with your flow, it's problematic, man.
Fuck 'em. I hop out like bop, bop, bop. Y'all drop down, da, da, ba, ba. Nothing but the top when I'm spitting shit, it's sloppy. Fucking idiots, I made that tape in a jalopy. Traded rage for plays, y'all can't stop me. This shit amazing.
Traded rage?
Raising the surface of what I've got.
He said traded rage for plays. That's actually dope. Traded rage for plays. He's angry music getting play. I like that. That's fire.
To say one thing for certain, this earth is not ready for my next tape. Make no mistake, the world is not ready for my next tape. It's like a bitch. I've been triggered as fuck about my mic. I'm gonna leave in my mic check from earlier because that shit is actually hilarious. I was a big man. Y'all check this shit out. Just you fucking wait. Stupid ass. I'm about to say a bunch of shit. We're gonna see if my fucking voice comes out like a robot, if it comes out fucking.
Alright, so don't do this. On the back half of the track, not a lot of people are getting to the back half of the track. I did it because you're here and you're listening and you're willing to take criticism. Don't do this whole talk thing. Look, certain rappers do the talking thing. T.I. used to do that a lot, but T.I. sold millions of albums. Eminem did it a lot. I don't mind if you do a skit or you have somebody you're talking with or you're still rapping at the end, or if you're just like, this isn't dope though. Like what you're doing talking at the end, it's not like cool. Like nobody heard this and was like, oh man, you heard the stuff he was saying at the end? Like no, it's just filler. It doesn't need to be there. Focus your bars, rap about something. I don't think you're bad, I don't. But you're not trying to rap about something. Put in some bars about stuff going on in the world, about your life. You're just saying stuff. And it's not interesting. My girl's not listening to this. She don't care about this. So don't tell me that. Don't lie to me. I'm going to go 70. I think it leaves a lot to be desired. It has an older sound to it. You know, that beat reminds me of something Big Pun would rap on. You know, like I think it was a poor beat selection as well. And I think overall you're trying to be interesting, but you're not. And you need to work harder on focusing on what makes you unique. The stories from your life that are interesting, the things that you see on a daily basis that interest you. But I wouldn't just say stuff. Last joint of the night, man, and this is actually going to be one of the better joints tonight, I think. I heard a preview of this earlier, and it was a lot of fun. Got a video here. I'm going to remove myself for a minute. I'm going to come back and say goodnight to y'all. Happy Saturday, baby. Eric Ark Elliott, Spring Forward.
Hey. Ain't no waffles, I'm reaching for the Roscoe. Tell them shut the door, made to reach before my eyes closed. Shoulda be the snare, sample or the 16. But I gotta make a choice as niggas moving on the scene. So I picked the sound to throw downs and hold my chin. I'm deep in thought, why shorty fuck me for my origin. I'm contemplating what the future holds.
Much love, bro. Much love, B-Rex. Thanks for the feedback, sis.
Good dope. Hailing the fume smoking. Nostril with the hope. Because my conscience be potent. So I'm just feeling focused, dog. Not social, I was tall when you take a picture, never supposed to smile. Cause I was raised in a place where niggas rob you for your chain and your train fare. Nowadays I got gray hair, shit. Nowadays I don't play fair. Stack numbers like solitaire. This is performance music, don't confuse it with doo-doo. Lay your coffin to suture, cause man your scars will be brutal. Misrepresenting the game, now the margin is suitable. Dark man and juice goose, yup.
Nah, I'm up, bro. Send it for next week, bro.
In rare form, local salute to you. International advancement, portable loot to you. They ain't seen a real nigga, so they often presuming you challenge intellect. Disrespect.
So what I have a problem with on joints like this is a lot. You're getting to run together, lyrical miracle. I think some people think if they just say intelligent stuff, it doesn't have to sound great. And you're saying these really high functioning thoughts, but like they're not coming across very well. It just doesn't sound great.
Everything new to you, nigga. Oh no, 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 no.
So to me, that was kind of it was kind of plain. It didn't have like, if you're gonna rap over lo-fi beats, hey, appreciate you, B-Rex. Thanks for stopping through tonight, man. Let's catch up soon. I'm gonna hit you in the DMs and say hello. I think that you can't just say. I don't like when people don't rhyme consistently through their things. I know that's more of like a alt hip hop thing where like you may not rhyme everything and everything. Some things may come off and it may be like a weird word left at the end of a bar or a stanza or whatever. But to me, like it should be rhymed and it should sound fluid. That didn't sound fluid to me. It sounded choppy. I didn't like the delivery. The cadence was boring. The beat was cool. I'm not a lo-fi fan. To me, that's about a 76, 77. Not bad. But listenable. So that's it. That's all, man. Happy Saturday night. Thank y'all for rocking with your boy. I'm back next week. Burrow, send your joints next week. I appreciate you. Big respect for being able to handle the criticism straight out of my mouth without getting offended. You took it with a smile. I respect that. Big shouts to my sis B-Rex for showing up. My guy RJB, Nate the Great, Izzy Real, T Swayze, all the fam. 704. Big shouts to Bronson. Big shouts to 704 on their album Neverland. We gave that joint an 83, 84. Some classic cuts on there. Some good cuts on there. So check that out. That's pinned above. Big shouts to Izzy Rule for dropping off a 97 song of the night. Big shouts to Ash. Everybody that came through. DGS, my guy, Demigod, all the fam, Mose. Thanks for being here, man. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Thanks, Never. King Tetris, was nice to have you through. I'm out, man. Spiderweb, big shouts to you. Everybody rock with the gang. We'll see you next week. 8 o'clock, Mountain Standard Time. I'm out here, man. Send your slaps, ESMR0775 at Gmail. I love and appreciate y'all, man. ESMR Hour, we're out. Goodbye.